What do you mean you saw the leak and you saw I was making a lot of cash? That's right, this is my Smurf account for Twitch. You guys don't know. What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. We're back with more Trails of Cold Steel 3. And I think Twitch itself is working. And you're the #1 spot. Dude, $1.7 million. You know it. After the whole leak and everything. Change your passwords. Change your passwords if you haven't already. Up chapter 2. And even. Man, Bravely Default has such a nostalgic soundtrack now. It's too good. And I really hope that after Bravely Default 2, we can get other Bravely Default games out. Going. Come on, Discord. Do your job. It really bugs me though. All right. Well, that's that. And then that's that. Open up the game. Not 2. I almost opened up Trails of Cold Steel 2 for a second. Hang on. Where's 3? There's 3. Cool. All right, cool. Finally, we're all set up.
Now,
Take a bit, but we're all here. Okay, there's that. What's up? All right, so yeah, last time we basically got the Imperial Order. We finished up a couple of side quests up in Crossbell. We did a lot of stuff in Crossbell. Learned a bit more about Yuna's backstory and everything like that. Oh crap! I also need to do one more thing. Hang on. God, I am a mess today. I worked super late today, so I'm running behind on everything. Ah, there we go. Much better. So yeah, we did all the stuff in... Hang on, Lorene. Okay, so we did all the stuff in Crossbell last time. And we have Olivia in our party again, which is super hype. And yeah, we learned more about Yuna and everything. So now we are going towards Stargazer Tower. And I think I did my shopping and everything, ornament-wise and whatnot. Yeah. Alright, we need to head for Stargazer's Tower. What's the best route to take to get there? According to Tio's map, the highway's to the south. It seems that that's where the forest road that leads to the tower is. Were we to journey by our bike, it would be a mere hop, a skip, and a jump. Yeah, let's go. Talk to Stark to get some free healing items from him. Well, hang on now. Did I do that? Stark. Six Terra Bombs. Wow. I even counted the cat. Sick. Alright. Arcus bike.
Let's get going. Understood.
Yeah, I had to basically work until like 6:30 today, so I'm like a little behind on everything that I need to do today. And thankfully I don't need to work after the stream. I can just go to bed. But I'll probably be working early tomorrow to finish up what I didn't get done today. It's all good.
Oh, it looks strong. Watch out.
Yeah. Where? Okay, Stargazer's Tower is up this way. So yeah, the Twitch leak happened. That was pretty crazy. How much people got paid got leaked out and everything. Here, this is the entrance. Yeah, Stargazer's Tower should be through this forest path. It seems like it has quite the foreboding atmosphere. As they say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Now, friends, let us venture forth and gain. Anyway, we won't be able to turn back from here. You're all ready, right? Pretty sure we're good. All right, let's go. All right, right. Facebook got screwed, Twitch got screwed. I wonder, it makes me wonder what's next, actually. I feel like YouTube might be next or something. Earlier.
But are you okay with simply looking up to them forever?
Before heading to the tower, check the location we previously fought the cryptid. You will find a shining spot. Examine it to get black records for. Ah! YouTube! Please no, hate them. I missed the book. Hang on, I gotta reset. I missed the book. God dang it. How's it going? I'm so all over the place. The Twitch leak is part 1. Yeah, that's why I think YouTube might be next or something. I gotta go get my items again. I do want those 6 Terra bombs. Thankfully, we can turbo everything. But yeah, like something is gonna happen next. These cyber attacks are getting more and more ruthless.
Let's get going. Understood.
But yeah, the Twitch leak happened. And pretty much the whole source code was leaked, which is crazy. But then they had like a decentralized database or some like backup and everything, and I'm just like, what?
Ooh, it looks
The Facebook
strong.
thing I
Watch
claim
out.
for sure is an inside job. Twitch, I don't know. I feel like that one was definitely a true attack. I have like 9 YouTube accounts. I hope it's not next. You fool. I have 70 alternative accounts.
Hello there, Reen. You found some new records?
Something's got to be next. Like,
Very well.
what other big social
I'll
media
start
platform is
deciphering
causing drama
Leave
right
it to
now?
me.
Or like that is very clearly not good? Because like Facebook got like super screwed because they had Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Twitch just in general was a whole mess. So I wonder what's next.
Let's get going.
No, squishy.
Understood.
Oops. TikTok? Oh, that would be wonderful. Please don't leak my secret YouTube playlist account. I don't think the average person will find much wrong with for YouTube leak. I think you'll just find a lot of degenerate stuff or things that really aren't that big of an issue. I think TikTok would be great if it got like stuff happen to it. That platform I think needs a bit of a awakening call. There's some really crazy stuff on there. Everyone is getting exposed. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Like the thing is like you're already very public on the net anyway, outside of what you even try to do, unless you're like, even if you're super strict with your privacy stuff. It's just like, my take on it, as someone who also does development and stuff like that as his day thing, I'm not like crazy experienced or anything like that, so take my word with a grain of salt. I'll be the first to say it. I don't know much, but like when these things happen, just change your passwords, make sure your privacy settings are all set to whatever you are comfortable with, and you'll be fine. Like, this is really just to get the people working behind the scenes in terms of corporate, and to get people who really are abusing the system. So like you saw with the Twitch thing, right? Like the top 10 people who make money, like the top 10 incomes were on there. So like, you know, for me, really it was just, okay, I guess gotta change my password and we're all good to go. I mean, I'll be transparent. Like, with all the support that you guys give, I made all of about, I think like 2 cents to 4 cents in the month of July.
But are you okay with simply looking up to them forever?
So I think I'm doing pretty good, guys. But yeah, so like, you know, for someone like me, I think it's just really just change my password and keep things all nice and secure. But you know, it's really just, I think it was necessary for Twitch too, because they did not do a good job, in my opinion, with the hate raids and all that fun stuff, the way they're doing stuff. Also the DMCA stuff with music, like it's really weird the way they do things with music, or like the direction they're going in. Stream's getting money, let's go.
Right now, they're trapped, unable to protect their home. So who's going to be the one to protect Crossbell in their absence?
Seriously?
Dem legs.
He's always so... I know that already.
Also, hi Blubba, how's it going? I didn't say hi to you earlier.
Does he really think I need to hear any of that crap from him?
You know, good. It's a good point. And the answer would be yes.
From the sound of it, we're ready to go now. We already have the location, so...
Come on, we wasted enough time here. Let's get going already.
Huh?
Muse and Dash?
What are you doing here? Got permission from Randolph to tag along.
As for me, I asked Instructor Toa to assign me as your support.
I would have come too if I were able.
Me too. Oh, if only I was able to fight.
A bit all over the place today.
Louise and Jessica are one thing, but... How long were you two listening?
Long enough. But it's almost the weekend, so I'm excited. But, you'd think Twitch would have good security measure for that. You would think. The problem with these things is, oh, we don't get to actually go through the path. We're just going straight to the tower. Interesting. Oh, yes, my favorite song. I'm so addicted to this song. The thing is a lot of corporate software projects nowadays, when they're spun up or when they're being worked on, now is when they're actually putting security first. But for the longest time, and even still to this day, it's not like it's magically gone away, but security is not first. Security is secondary. It's like if we can get to it type of thing. Like there's base implementations that we'll do, but like it's not there. It's just the bare minimum. Like they implement 2FA for the sake of having it, not really like, you know, like, and they do care. It's not like they don't care about the security of their users and stuff like that, but it's just not something that comes into play first. And so when things like this happen, a lot of corporate, a lot of projects and all over the place and over the world are just like, oh crap, you know, we should really start doing something. So now you're going to see a wave of improved security measures in a lot of the services that you may use, or services that other people use that then translate to services that you use. So it's a weird cycle, because it's just not budgeted for the timing. What's budgeted for, I mean, at least in the industry that I work in, is here's the thing, here's how long it's going to take to get done, here's how much staff you need, and like that's pretty much it. Security is just kind of like, I mean, if you can do it, yay, do the bare minimum, follow corporate company policy, and you're good to go. But, you know, if you're Twitch or your Facebook and you got people who don't like you, which, you know, people don't like anybody, so cyber attacks happen pretty much every day. Like, people attack data centers and all that fun stuff by the hour, even, trying to break sites and stuff like that, either be as black hat or white hat hackers. But yeah, it's really, true security is very much still an afterthought. And that's kind of where the issue is. And they're getting better at it. A lot of devs nowadays, and even newer devs, are really pushing for it. Like, hey, by the way, like, are we keeping security? The company that I work at has a whole thing where you can get a mini certification for the company where you're like a security champion, which is a silly term for it. But basically, like, you're your team's kind of like front guard to make sure that things are secure on your project and stuff like that. And if you have vulnerabilities and stuff like that and time passes, they start dinking you really hard, like, hey, yo, by the way, like, you need to fix this, otherwise we're gonna take your thing down from production. That's how serious it gets. Nah, just get a VPN. Dude, I wish a VPN was just the be all end all. It's not how that works, unfortunately. They got the whole site, which to me is the most surprising thing in the world, is the fact that they got the whole site. It dates back to the Dark Ages, but this feeling. Stargazer's Tower. It looked a lot thinner back in Zero, but they made it really fat. What is this? There's a strange sensation on the back of my neck. It seems so strong, even someone without spiritual senses can feel it. There's no doubt about it. All of the mana and crossbow is being drained to this location through the spirit veins. Indeed, I feel it as well. It radiates a pale blue, perhaps with a touch of scarlet thrown in as well. Your Highness, you can tell? Both you and your sister have a surprising amount of magical power. Is it because of the ancient blood of the Arnor line? Not because of all the YouTubers shilling VPN ads? Hey, here's the thing, right? Like, those services are very much more, like, trendy than they are necessity, but at the same time though, VPNs are a great way to stay more secure. It's not a bad idea to use a VPN. You do need to use them to stay secure, and they do offer a layer of protection that just casually browsing does not. But at the same time, I would also strongly suggest people to use password managers and just have them generate your passwords for you. If you don't want to spend money, use Bitwarden or KeePass. But if you do have some money, you can use stuff like I think it was called like Dashline or One Pass or something. But use password managers, they help too. Huh, that certainly seems to be the case, though I know little of the particulars. So that thing perched on the roof, is that Ion from last night, correct? Dashlane is not only gets shilled a lot by YouTubers. Dashlane, I think, is actually pretty good though. NordVPN, ExpressVPN, I don't know. I don't think they're all that. Or Surfshark. Yeah, that looks different from the gigantic one we fought in Hamel. It seems like it's a new model of flight type Ion that was used to destroy the Republic's army. Where's the bell? I guess it really can't do much without the Septarian powering it. If it charges up enough mana, then it can get just about as powerful. Wasn't there a bell on the top of Stargazer's Tower? Alright, hold class 7 and guest assistants. We'll now begin our search of Stargazer's Tower. Our main goal is to reach the ion on the roof and put a stop to its supply of mana. Everyone, give it all you got. Understood? Right. Alright. Wasn't there a bell up? Yeah, it's at the very top, isn't it? Thought there was. Now what's this? This tower has quite the mysterious atmosphere. I would have liked to come here to visit outside of a crisis. Yeah, there's something alluring about historic places like this. Maybe I'll take a landscape photo for Vivi? No, I'm just gonna send it now. Did they change the layout? Probably. Looking at the map, it looks like they changed the layout of Stargazer's Tower a bit. God,
Should
this
they
song
fail,
is so good!
That's my cue, I suppose.
Get out of here, Crow. Your dude's supposed to be dead.
I'd prefer to not miss a chance to stretch my legs a bit, but
No.
Thor's Military Academy Class 7. Show me just what you can do.
Well, it's obviously not Crow because he has a six-pack. Oh, they're using the same, They're using the same tune from Azure for the dungeon. Heck yeah, but slightly remixed. That's really cool, actually. I like that. This is the tower. But what's that weird light flickering at the top? It's mana in physical form. The higher elements must be at work here. Could be Lue with the white hair. Dude, if only. I would scream. It's like Sky the Third again. When that dude shows up at the end of the prologue, it's just like, wait a minute, Lue, you're supposed to be dead. Turns out you were just an apparition. I'm impressed it still acted this long so long after serving its purpose. Yes, well, the alchemists of the old weren't ones for building anything less than impressive. It made for an apt battlefield between the SSS and the Stahlritter during the Civil War. They fought here? Oh yeah, the chief did say that once. Randy told me about it. Duvalie led the charge against them until their lord made an appearance. The Steel Maiden, the seventh Anguis of Ouroboros. I heard similar stories. Fortunately, we're in the clear. Reen, if you want to use your powers here, I'll back you up. But it's up to you if you actually want to. Thanks, Celine. As long as you don't overexert yourself. Alright, loves, let us fly forward.
Let's get started.
Yeah, slot-wise, I think we're good. I won't open up Elisa's slot or Mokgas's slot. I'm going to focus on Altina's list one still, too, which I should get a lot of time Sepith here. But if I get Altina done, then I'll do Elisa. Or I'll try to get some, like, rare quartz or something. Oh, it's so nice to hear this song. I actually really did enjoy this dungeon theme back in Zero and Azure. It's a very relaxing dungeon theme, and it fits really well with the dungeon. But yeah, be safe on the internet, kids and friends.
We have the advantage. Yeah.
Okay, obviously weak to Mirage and water. Okay.
Yes.
My turn. Arcus activate.
Let's go. It's down.
It's mine. It's my turn. Arcus activate.
Why is Silverthorn the weakest of the Mirage arts? Where's Chaos Brand again?
I'll restore you.
Thank you.
Nice. Brilliant.
Come up. All right. Nice work.
Wait, did I get any time Sepith from that? I think I got 0. Alright, chat. So I had a JRPG moment yesterday that I want to talk about.
We will clear a path forward.
So I went on a run yesterday, and after my run, I like to walk for at least like another mile, just to kind of cool off and stuff like that. And so
Leave it to
on
me.
the trail, I was wondering, I was like, oh, you know, I can, I'll just,
Let's go. Raging fire.
I'll just take an
formation.
alternate path so I can get closer to the river, right? And so I start taking the path. It's because it's in like the grass and stuff like that. Well, as I reached the end of it,
It's down.
turns out there was a giant tree
It's my turn.
that had fallen over and was blocking my path. I kid you not. And so I was like, oh, maybe I could like get around it or climb over it. Nope, couldn't do any of those safely. And so I had to turn around and go around, and I'm just like, I get it now. I understand. I understand the JRPGs now. I literally had a JRPG moment you cannot access here. You have to raise another event flag to get to move. I don't have. Listen. I'm a rogue class. I'm an agile ranger rogue class. I'm not a berserker. I can't just break trees in front of me. But man, I wish you guys could have seen just how dejected I was, because I saw that tree and I like actually tried to get around it, right? But then I couldn't, so I had to go around. And lo and behold, I did go around. And yeah,
Don't hold back.
I made it to the other side of the tree by taking an alternate path of my alternate path. And I'm just like,
I'm up.
why does it gotta be this way?
Crimson slash.
Oh! Oh!
Leave it to me. Go up in flames.
My level's too low, literally Snorlax moment. I'm just, man, there's so many just like,
Yes.
live ring!
Let's go. Raging fire formation. Now it's my turn. There. Perfect chance.
Ah!
He lightly. I'll treat you immediately.
Thank you.
I hope it does. Maybe it'll unlock after, so like, I guess real life goes by seasonal time, right? So this part of the story is probably gonna unlock after we hit the winter season of this game.
Shine over us all.
Probably in spring, right?
Flow. Elegant waltz.
It's my turn.
Is when all this will be good again.
Now it's my turn. Arcus activate.
Oh!
Immediately.
Thank you.
Yes. Let's go.
Don't hold back.
There. I'll
Nice.
restore you.
Thank you. Did you like that?
I did it.
Yeah, so that was quite saddening yesterday, but I was like, I can't believe I actually had this moment. I didn't think it was possible. Speaking of season, do you have a Spooktober game? No, but I should. Well, unfortunately, I should. Thinking of playing Omori and trying out. Ooh, that's a good idea. I won't actually be in town for Halloween. I'll be in a different town again, visiting people. SCP Foundation game. I love what they did with this place. It looks so good. No, I don't have a Spooktober game. I need to finish East 9. And then I need to start up the Great Ace Attorney. And either Tales of Arise or Kenna.
What a wonderful looking treasure chest.
Maybe I'll find a small VN or something that will be pretty spooky.
Enemies approaching. Please be careful.
Arcus activate. Ha!
Oh!
My turn.
Wait. Has to be that, huh?
Arcus activate.
Let's go. Crimson slash. It's down.
It's mine.
The horror story of adult. You know, part of it is. Oh, Emma, no.
Leave it to me. Form up! Iron Will formation! Now it's my turn. Arcus activate!
Why Emma? Why are we only targeting Emma?
It's my turn. My blade, calm as still water. Now!
Maybe I can find an old, still alive HTML5 flash game from Halloween. Remember, like on Newgrounds and Armor Games and all those like small. I don't remember anything like memorable, really, like that's name-worthy. But like,
Is everyone okay?
remember all the like mini clip? Yeah, I remember all the ones they would make for like Halloween and stuff like that. Those are pretty fun. They would all be like with pumpkins, or it was like pumpkin slashing, or like I remember there was one about like trick-or-treating or something. Oh, also I just realized the lines that show the link are actually curved, they're not straight. Huh. That's a cool detail. Didn't realize that.
Let's go. Raging
The
fire
maze, yeah, I
formation.
mean there was a maze one too.
Let's go.
I'm up. Crimson Slash.
Oh, Reen, you fool.
Take this.
Ooh,
Now.
thank God that missed. That would have been an insta-death.
Yes. Arcus activate.
Yes.
I wonder if any of those are still around. This one.
Crimson Slash.
Yes. You won't get away. Molten Storm.
There.
I should probably use Machias because Olivia is going to make this pretty easy.
I'll restore
And by
you.
pretty easy, I mean very easy. Oh my
You
God!
like that?
Did he just have a quad kill? This man is not playing around.
Let's begin.
Not on my watch. Let's go.
What happened there?
Let's go. Raging fire formation. It's my turn.
Weak to space and water. Okay.
My turn.
God damn it.
Let's go.
Leave it to me. May you rest in peace. Fire! It's my
Ooh!
turn.
Dang! He nightmared two of them. What's the chance to even nightmare? 50.
Second form. Jam! Now! Let's go, Elisa.
Got it.
Sit.
There. I'm going. Burning flames.
After talking about my dreams the other day and now my JRPG moment,
Vorpal flame.
I realized that, you know, life isn't really that boring, is it? Outside of what I do in my day-to-day job.
Okay?
I always figure, you know, as a dev, as a, you know, as a video gamer and someone who reads books, nothing really important, nothing really crazy happens in the life of Goldie. Oh no. Past university, unique things still happen. Thought all that fun stuff was just, you know, university, but
We
nope.
will clear a path forward. Let's go. Raging fire formation.
Doesn't end there.
Form. Jam! It's down.
It's mine.
This is it.
My turn.
Now it's my turn. There.
It's my turn.
You're slowly becoming a main character. I don't know if I want that.
Don't hold back.
I'm okay with being a side character. I'm okay with being a side character. I don't mind.
Yes. Yeah.
Clearly, they came to see me. I'm up.
Oh, You're right.
Second form, Gale! It's down!
It's mine!
Leave it to me.
Make a light novel about what I do, you know?
It's down!
Attack! Leave it to me. There!
Boop.
Yes! Dark Blade, please! Now's our chance!
I'll see to this.
Sorry!
Nice. Can't run from your fate. Oh no.
That went well.
It pleases me to hear that.
My fancy new hair. I have black hair. Wait. Oh, Saintly Force? Interesting. That's like not helpful at all. Ish. Just watch out for any trucks. I actually did almost get run over by a bus one time. Funny enough. One time I was in India and we were in the south,
Ooh, it looks strong. Watch out.
and I remember just like walking down the street and I heard like the honk of a horn, and so like everyone turns around, right? But then like this bus is coming downhill at like blazing speed. Oh, of course. And like I just remember like actually feeling like deer in the headlights because I just saw this bright light. I'm like, oh, what the heck? And I just got pulled aside. And like this bus just went barreling past me. And I'm like, oh, okay, that would have been really bad. This was like,
Be careful!
how many years ago was this now? Like 7, 8 years ago now?
Yes.
That was a weird trip. Don't get isekai. That was a weird trip actually, because that was the same trip that I fell by a pool,
My turn.
cracked my head open, and
Arcus activate.
then had to get stitches in my head.
It's my turn. Arcus, activate. Ha!
Also, I had 2 weddings to attend to during that time. I was in like 10th grade in high school. So like the summer of, yeah, it was like the summer of. Wind and time, okay.
I'm going. Arcus activate.
And so there was a bachelor party that I was attended. Hang on. So there was a bachelor party that I attended, and it was up in like this mountain, I guess. Lord Deepens. So I was up in like this mountain that took like 20 minutes to go up, but at the top of it was like a bungalow that's been. Oh no!
Sorry, everyone. Not here.
Wait, what? Oh, I died. That's cool. Okay.
Arcus activate.
Well, at least at least that guy's confused. Hang on, I'll do the story after I am not in a fight.
My turn.
Wasn't there one that I had that cured Kyo?
Yeah. It's so good.
I'm up.
My turn.
Form up. Iron Will formation.
Leave it to me.
Whoops. Well,
Shall prepare a glittering stage.
let's see this S-Craft in
Gather above me.
amazing 3D.
Septian power
Oh, that portrait.
and erupt. Akashic Star. Did you enjoy the show?
My turn. Let's go. It's my turn.
Goldie's story is him trying to avoid the main character events. I promise you. I don't actively try for these to happen.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thanks.
There.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Healing breath.
Thanks. Thank you.
Leave it to me. Now.
An opening. Let's go. Ha! Leave it.
Okay, there we go.
Did you?
So yeah, we went up on this bungalow that took like 20 minutes to go up, and supposedly it was used. It's sometimes used in like TV show filming and stuff like that. So it was really cool. We had a chef there and everything. It was actually a really fun party. But like 30 minutes into it, I slipped for reasons by the pool, and because I ran like an idiot, and they didn't have rock, they had tiles, because tiles are pretty and look good on camera. So I slipped, flipped up into the air, and came down. And I think at that time, I remember like I was falling, so I tried to land on my shoulder so I could protect my head. But what happened was I did land on my shoulder, but because of the force at which I fell, my head ricocheted and hit the ground anyway, which cracked my head open.
Oh, it looks strong. Watch out.
Sit there! This one's strong. Be careful.
And so... yeah, I had a pretty good cut. It's like 7 centimeters across and it was like 3 centimeters down of a cut. It was bleeding pretty bad. Mind you, this was like 30 minutes into the entire bachelor party. So like my cousins had to take me down in a car to get medical attention. But the problem is that it was a government holiday that day, so most hospitals were like closed or something.
Yes.
So we had to stop by a military base that was on the way for some reason to find an open hospital. So we found one. And they were like, yeah, you're gonna need stitches. I'm just like, oh, dude, like my first time actually getting injured like this, and I had to get stitches in a completely different country. Not great. Not a great feeling. Especially at the age I was at. I was like 15 years old.
I'm up. Second form. Gale, now.
And so in the actual hospital, it was one of those hospitals that like you would really think makes you question humanity a tiny bit, because it was a small hospital. It had 8 beds in it, but it was all 8 beds were in one singular room, just like separated by small dividers. So I got brought into this room where there was like 3 other people in there, and the guy like to my like, so I was in like the bottom left-hand corner of the room. The guy to the left, like, so 1 bed up but 1 row across from me, so like to my diagonal left, was like a dude who was like on like 6 different pipes and ventilators and like needles and everything. It was a weird sight. But yeah, so they basically stitched me up.
Thank you.
Which the whole stitching story is actually pretty funny, because I had to get 7 stitches to the head. But like, of course, India being India, right? It wasn't anything like crazy. This guy literally puts a mat over my head with a hole where stitches need to be done. He gives me anesthesia in my head, and he's like, okay, with this, you're not going to feel any pain. Like, you won't even know what's happening. And I'm like, all right, yeah, that's cool. So he gets just straight up a sewing needle and like some, I guess, just like sterilized string, and just starts sewing my head together like I'm a doll. But what he didn't tell me was that you can still feel with anesthesia. Like, it wasn't that strong. So I wasn't totally numb. So like, I didn't feel any pain, yeah. But for a solid just like 15 minutes, I felt string going in and out of my head. And it was the weirdest feeling in the world. Feeling something go in and out of you like that. Don't take that out of context.
We did it.
But yeah, so I got 7 stitches at that time. And there was a wedding too, so they called me Scarface for the rest of the wedding, because I had just had a giant band-aid on my forehead for the entirety of the rest of the wedding. And then 2 weeks later, we went to the south for another wedding because another cousin was getting married. So like, we did all these in one trip. And so over there, I got my stitches removed, which was actually pretty interesting. But yeah, then that's where the truck thing happened, where a truck almost was more of a, it was a bus, but a bus almost ran me over because it decided to go like 50 kilometers fast, 50, 60 kilometers fast downhill because it had to be somewhere. So I almost got isekai'd there.
Finally, some daylight. Is the camp that way?
Ready.
I wonder how Class 7 is doing.
Wait,
We've placed our trust in them.
They'll be fine.
Wait, where's the... Wait.
A lovely sentiment from one Class 7's heart to another.
Oh, okay, it's like this. Interesting. They really changed the design here with this tower. I was like, wait a minute. How are we already outside? Where's the library room? There's still a whole nother section. So yeah. I do have a lot of main... So, Nem, I think you're right in that most of my life story is just avoiding main character events that happen to anime boys. That'd be a pretty cool light novel or something like that. Dude does everything, like there's like the whole world is out to get him because some god in another world wants him to be a JRPG or an isekai protagonist, but he knows, so he does everything in his power to avoid being isekai'd. That'd be pretty funny, actually. That'd be a cool little parody. But if I wake up with like not black hair one day, I'm literally just gonna be like, I'm not leaving this room. I'm gonna go hermit. I'll become a full-time streamer. Whew, we're pretty high up at this point. Sure, but we still have a ways from the top. It'd be faster without all these monsters. Just what was that armored thing? Type of magic knight, maybe? Similar in nature, but no. It was most likely created from alchemy. Erebonia's interpretation of magic is very different from here. So different, in fact, that the magic knights and cryptids from the Empire shouldn't even be seen in Crossbell. But that doesn't make any sense. Why did we see 3 magic knights in Geofront? And my students fought off an Unseter cryptid just yesterday. The Scarlet Pleroma grass has a similar spiritual power to the Infernal Castle, doesn't it? It surely can't be a coincidence. I agree. It's also eerily like the relationship between Erebonia and Crossbell. Beginning Act 1 denial? In what way? Sorry, I was being vague. Crossbell's about to be completely swallowed up by the Empire. It's written clear as day in the 8 Metropolis plan. It's just interesting how the same thing is happening with the world of Mana. I don't want to imagine such a thing. It was just a random thought. Yet the comparison tickles the mind. You must have some thoughts on it, Emma? No, I can't say I ever considered it before. But this could explain why Vita came to Crossbell. If I recall correctly, blue Pleroma grass started blooming after Crossbell declared its independence. It was only a year and a half after being annexed that the Scarlet Pleroma grass has been spotted. There might be something to that. Could it be? No, that's preposterous. Well, intriguing as it is, it doesn't change our focus here. Right, let's head to the rooftop.
Huh, seems like there's more.
Yep, there sure is. I don't have many more exciting stories than that, I think. Well, I have one mini exciting story. So along the same trip, actually, like a day after I whacked my head open, the next day, actually, my dad and I went with a family friend to visit a bunch of temples, which I wasn't exactly the biggest fan of, but whatever. And so the first temple, well, so on the way there, what happened was we stopped by a place like along the way to get like tea and snacks and whatnot, and I guess something must have happened either there or because of the heat. There is more. But like on the way, something happened. I don't know if it was because of something I ate or because of the heat or whatnot. No, not Deathblow. But like 15 minutes after we leave, we're driving in the car to this place, and I noticed that like I start feeling really itchy, so I keep scratching my arm. Then my other arm starts itching, and I'm just like, what the heck? So I look down my arm, and it's just filled with spots, and I'm just like, that's not normal. So I turn to my dad, and I'm just like, hey Dad, this doesn't look right, does it? He's like, no, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, I don't know, I just started feeling really itchy. And he's like, oh, you probably have hives. And I'm like, So what happened is basically I got hives for some random reason.
Don't hold back.
There!
And so we get to the first temple, and we find a chemist who gives me like this ointment, which turns my skin pink because it was a pink liquid. But it cooled me down, which was actually pretty nice. It was like the color Pepto-Bismol.
Great. I did.
But yeah, I just applied that all over my body because I was itching all over the place. And so we get to the first we get to the first temple and there was a huge line. And so my dad has a smart idea. Smart, I guess. He has an idea. He basically goes up to one of the guards or cops that was there. And he basically is just like, hey, yo, listen, so like, I know we gotta get in line and I don't mind paying, but like, my son here has this disease that he just got after coming from America. Do you think maybe for just like 5 seconds we could get to the front of the line just so we could offer our prayers and stuff like that?
Oh, I looked a strong enemy. Be careful.
And he lets us in. And so we get front and center at the sermon that day. Which again, I'm not a fan of because I'm agnostic. I wasn't really a big fan of any of this. But I just went with it because I didn't have a choice. I can speak Hindi. I can only speak a different language. I can't speak what they were speaking, so I can't even defend myself here. But, yeah, so that worked. And then afterwards, we make it to a second temple. And at that second temple, what happens is we go through the whole thing. We don't cheat a guard again, but I'm sitting there at a cafe and I'm just like have my head in my like arms, like just like so dead and so tired. And then I notice something like I noticed something was like wrong with my neck, and I'm just like, oh, I'm just probably itchy from the hives and stuff like that, yeah. And so heckin' I go to scratch, but when I bring my hand back, there was a caterpillar on it, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? So I throw the caterpillar like to the ground because like I just freaked out, so I just threw it. I just like flicked my hand away, and then the caterpillar, like I threw it at the ground, I guess so hard that like it exploded and its guts went like all over the ground and stuff like that. And I'm just like, this day sucks. This was just 24 hours after I clonked my head open. I'm just like, this is my first time coming back to India in like 13 years, and it's just like destroying me.
Don't hold back.
I didn't get injured for the rest of the trip, but well, I did get food poisoning, but that's not really an injury, is it? That's a different thing.
Leave it to me. Light. Shine over us all.
And he doesn't sound like it's fit for man nor beast. I agree with that heavily.
Get back. Leave it to me.
I can't say I'm the biggest fan of that country, but that's not for this chat. Oh, well, no wonder, because freaking Mirage does 60%. Oh my goodness. What does Fire do? 60? Oh, God. Smack.
Yes. Arcus activate.
Pitiful. Perfect chance.
Consequently, the following year, I had to go back to India for another wedding, and I had to go. I did that one as a solo trip,
Let's go.
but I did not get heavily injured as much as I did on that one, in the first one.
Take this.
I'll treat you immediately.
Thank you. My blade. Call.
It's really about it, actually. I don't have much after. I don't think I have much more after that, now that I think about it.
There.
Because after that, high school went pretty swimmingly in terms of injuries and stuff like that. I didn't get really heavily injured. And then I didn't get injured at all during uni.
Keep moving.
I just had a couple of fevers that like took me out of commission for a few days, but nothing really bad happened to me. Anywho, talking about the game, this dungeon's great. Act 3 getting stronger. I'm probably in Act 3 now, actually, because like I actually work out now and I run, so like I'm actually taking care of my body. What's Act 4?
Let's begin.
Form up. Iron
All of that is
Will
just
formation.
character building. Oh man.
Arcus, activate!
My turn. Let's go. Yes. I'll treat you immediately.
Thank you.
Wait, so then what happens after the training arc? I'm supposed to be like super powerful, right? And then I meet a like, or do I have a confrontation with
It's my turn.
I have a confrontation with a rival after this, don't I? Wait, but I don't have a rival. Do I get a rival? Do I get a cool rival that becomes my best friend after I defeat him?
There.
And then he has like that cool spiky hair, and he always goes like, huh, "Yeah, that's right. I used to hate this guy, but now I realize how strong he truly is, and that's why I'll follow him to the ends of time now."
Leave it to me.
But he's like super cocky about it too.
I'm going. There.
Now it's my perfect chance.
Attack.
This is it.
More incoming. Leave it to me.
To be continued.
My
Yeah,
blade,
the tongue click.
calm as still water. Now.
Leave it to me.
Form up. Iron Will formation.
My turn. You won't get away.
Who knows?
Molten Storm. Now's our
Who
chance.
An
knows?
opening.
The only real thing that actually happened after that was just really weird love romantic relationships. It's the only real weird thing that
Now
happened.
it's my turn.
Ah!
Yes. Go up in flames. Fire. Now.
An opening.
There.
It's my turn.
These cannons have it down for Emma. What in the world?
There.
Yes. There.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you for the crit.
Let's go.
God dang it, Reen.
Leave it to me. There.
Yes. Yes. Go up in flames. Fire.
Let's go. Sit. All right.
Nice.
Nice work.
I hope if I do get a rival, they're cool. I want a cool rival. I don't want a wimpy rival. I don't want an edgy rival too. Well, I guess it would be edgy because it has to be the opposite of me.
This
One
one
day,
looks frightening.
Goldie, I
Please
will
be
defeat
careful.
you.
Sit. Sit. Hey-ya! This one's strong. Be careful.
You know?
Let's go. Raging fire formation.
Light. Shine over
I've
us
trained all my life, and yet here you are. You can just casually do all these things without even batting an eye.
Second form. Gale.
I'm going.
You don't understand what I've been through
Dark
in life.
Blade. Please.
That's
no.
true.
I'll see to this. Now it's my turn.
I had a caterpillar on my head,
How's that?
on my
It's
neck.
down.
Attack.
Pitiful.
I'm the anti-isekai protagonist.
Let's go.
Let's go. Arcus, activate. Pitiful. Yes.
Ooh, Lisa. Ah, you'll be fine. Oh, this is a 100% chance to inflict nightmare.
Rest in peace. Fire.
Dang,
It's
dude.
my turn. Dark Blade. Please, now. Everyone, please help.
Of course.
Wow, that really did a whole lot, didn't it?
Yeah.
Where was the graphic for that? What?
I won't lose. There. Now's our chance.
An opening. All right. Got.
Oh, there's some treasure.
Oh, I obtained luck. That's pretty cool. kind of need some of that in real life, actually. Could I have that orbit, please? No, I don't want to fight you.
More outdoor staircases. The view is nice.
Were our circumstances not so dire, I may be inspired to burst into song at the sight.
The waves of mana are getting stronger.
Not much longer till we reach the rooftop. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly, Nem. Oh my goodness. Also, this whole thing, like this room right here, is really pretty. I love the contrast between like the actual light and the stone here. I don't know. I find this to be a really pretty room. I don't know if it's coming through totally on stream, which is how good this looks, but yeah, I quite like this. Wait, what happened to the library room? Oh, this is it. Yeah, they changed it so much. With a lot of misunderstanding and troubles, you both realize that your goals are the same. Would it really be that way though? Because I'm trying to avoid the hero life, and he's trying to become the hero. But I end up having hero-like things happen to me. I don't know. And together, you guys want to fight the MC Fate. This could go in so many weird directions depending on the genre that you chose it to be. It could be a horror. It could be a BL. It could be a comedy, a slice of life. It could be a sports anime. Who knows? Is this some sort of library? All these books are so old. I wouldn't be surprised if they're from the Dark Ages. Could they be spell books belonging to the cult here in Crossbell? Yeah, you guys try to change your rules. They could be, with all their behind-the-scenes corruption. They need an archive for their wickedness somewhere. Ah, but of course. There was a bell similar to the one in Central Square on this tower's rooftop. It was used during their ritual and moved to Ereboni after the annexation. Oh! Why? And it's likely this did belong to the cult. Very interesting. There's the top floor. Let's hurry on then. Well, I don't see an orbit station on the map, so let me heal. And actually use an EP charge for once. Is there anything even down here? There's a chest, isn't there? Yeah, there's a chest. Hang on. The current trial and Goldie Lord mix. I like how with the story, they're all trying to like figure out like the mysteries behind what's going on with the Ouroboros and the secrets behind this tower and everything like that. And all I'm talking about is how I've gotten injured.
I see a powerful enemy. Take caution.
Smack.
Strong enemy. Be careful.
Aw, dude, a crit? Let's go.
My blade, calm as still water. Now!
Hey, guess what? This isn't gonna kill them. I bet you it's not even gonna do half damage to the spiders.
Seventh slash! Fallen leaves!
Oh, who called it?
Yes.
Actually did just about half about. That's crazy, man.
Let's go! Raging fire formation! Leave it to me. May you rest in peace. Fire!
Oh, brilliant.
Going. Dark blade. Please. Now's our chance.
I'll see to this.
Shoot.
My turn. You. Leave it to me. Huh. Now's our chance.
An opening!
This is it. That
Venom
was
Flame.
great.
Nightmare 2 and
Just like
Speedbreaker
Venom.
2. Nightmare 2 might not be a bad quartz actually to have. This dungeon theme is so good. It's too good. Nightmare 2 also wouldn't be bad as well. Faint rage. Fate. Adamante shield, petrified, dragon vein. Well, they changed this one actually. Luck, lone blade. First attack / craft use deals 50% damage. Oh, well. If I had known that, I would have put that on Reen. But on what, I guess? I guess I don't need airstrike. I can put Lone Blade on though. Also, I have not saved in a while. I'm so risky with Trails of Cold Steel 3 by not saving excessively. Yeah, this room is so weird because like originally this was all just one big room, and like in the center of it was scales, but now they're replaced with blue mana and orange mana, drive gauge, and MP. All right, that's how it's gonna be, huh? Phew, last one, I think. Right, this should take us to the roof. I'd heard from the guild of a battle taking place here a year and a half ago. One between the Swift and the SSS. The blueberry Slurpee and hot sauce stuff. Wait, that means we're in 7-Eleven right now. The two colors of Slurpees. Wait, this is the Tower of My People. We're from the old ages. It's an old 7-Eleven on top of a tower mall. Really? Oh, I did hear about the stalwart defending the tower. That can't be right. We fought Duvali around the same time in Aurochs Fort. Well, she was going back and forth between countries for her battles. Poor girl must have been exhausted. I don't know how she managed it, really. That's too much for any one person to do. I suppose nothing is too much when you worship your lord the way she does. Alright then, let's get going. Of course! I hadn't mean to What is this? A very powerful golem, quite possibly an elder. Oh joy, no break for us then. Class 7, this should be our last rehearsal before the grand finale, so stay sharp. We'll pave through. Right, let's go. Oh, he has friends.
This will be quite the struggle.
No. He has Vanish. This is not good. This is actually the worst thing that could happen. Oh no. Oh no.
Let's go. Raging fire formation.
This is horrible.
Crimson Slash! Now!
It's mine!
Oh, that works too, I guess.
Answer my prayers and appear before
I'm not
us.
letting the boss or just a random piece of armor get Vanish on me.
The lone guardian shield. Elegant, a mirror gleaming in the darkness. Shine, Palace of Eregion.
Man, I really wish I had Yuna so I could do crossbreak on this boss over and over again. This wasn't a freaking... I'm an idiot. I keep thinking Emma's freaking craft is an attack one. Alright, well, let me heavenly gift us. I'm so used to Emma's crap.
Pitiful. It's down.
Can I reset?
Sorry.
Can I reset? That's the stupidest. Why did he get that blow? What do you mean? Oh no.
There. Thanks.
Why did the boss get death blow for his shield bash? That's the stupidest thing in the world.
Thank you.
Leave it to
And
me.
then the two people just get knocked out. Fatal. Man, I don't even know. I don't even know. Alright. What are you guys weak to? Freaking Vanish is 10. 160 for wind of time. Okay. I don't know. Oh, they're all fainted? Are you kidding me right now? I don't think you have anything that could help me. This is horrible. Okay, what do I do? It's not like I have stat down or anything. I guess I could. Seraphic Ring isn't gonna do anything. Shining isn't gonna do anything. This is not gonna do anything. I guess I can just use that.
Lock is activated.
Sorry, everyone.
Cool. Cool. All right.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Why did you eat? Where did you come from? You have nothing that can help. I'm not using a Spirit Incense here. I'd sooner reset. You can't even make it. Machias, you piece of junk. What? Frick. Alright. Let's move you this way, I guess.
Leave it to me.
What is happening? Alright, get up, Reen.
Thanks.
Use an S break, because why the heck not? I probably should have saved that for burst drive, but who cares?
Sorry.
Good job, Reen. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, there we go.
How can this be?
Let's reset that one.
A strong enemy. Be careful.
Let's go. Yeah.
Okay.
My turn. Go up in flames. Fire! Now's our chance.
An opening.
It's my turn.
Man, I'm not a fan of that. Do you have an impede? No, you don't. Only 2 turns?
Yes.
Well, Reen, she'll be okay. No.
Swiftly, Sigma operation.
Leave it to me. May you rest in peace. Fire!
Nice job, Reen.
Crimson Slash now.
It's mine. It's my turn.
Not here. Go up in flames. Fire! Now's our chance.
An opening!
Yeah!
I mean, listen, if you want to keep doing that, I'm not going to be opposed to this.
Leave it to me. May you rest in peace. Fire! Let's
Okay.
go.
Pretty close to unbalancing here.
Get back! Now!
It's mine! Good luck!
Thanks.
My turn. My turn.
Nice. Pretty good, actually.
Light. Shine over us all. I'm going.
Swiftly, Sigma operation.
I'm going. Dark Blade, please. Now.
I'll see to this.
One at a time, one at a time, one at a time.
May you rest in peace.
There we go. One down. Okay.
Let's go. Radical design. My turn. There. Now's our chance.
An opening!
This is my secret weapon. Holy light, gather in my bow. Take this. Gabriel, arrow. Repent for your sins.
It's my turn.
Oh, CP loss? What the heck, bro?
Now!
It's mine. Yes. Arcus activate.
Now it's my turn. Perfect chance.
Attack.
This is it. I'm up.
You'll be fine. Oh, Reen, yes!
Hold back.
Woo! Good job, Reen.
Let's keep moving.
Nice. Protective wall and auto charge too. Cheer 2, auto charge 2. Nice.
We did. I did it.
I did it.
Learn a craft. Fine. Nice work. Whew, that wasn't so bad. We don't have time to stand around. We need to stop that ion. I'm grateful to have been able to lean on you for this. Won't be for much longer. Not to worry. With you we're with you all the way. We'll show you what Class 7 is made of. Can I like read any of these books? There's not many. They all got robbed. Ah, we made it to the rooftop. Reen. Yeah, let's go, everyone. Is there an Orbman station? Yeah, there's an Orbman station at the top here. Okay. Altina's done. Elisa is done. Or Emma can be done. Elisa, she needs some more. Or technically you too. Nice. Yeah, it's fine. Look at all that money. Nice. All that money. Okay, customize. Make SRs of stuff, which is actually pretty interesting. 2 impassion. Okay, well, whatever. Let me purchase stuff, maybe. I don't know if I need anything. Okay. For this next fight, I'm actually gonna put you in the back line for a second, and then I need to do some Orbman stuff. I think you're fine. Golden Bell. Defense 2. I feel like I need something different. Really? That's cool. I can't even use it as a sub. That's cool, bro. Mine 2, Atalis, Flare, Butterfly, Ingenuity, Holy Breath, Cast 2. Just for a second. Just for a second. Pick 2. This'll do for now, I guess. Alright, let's do it. Oh, look who it is.
Didn't expect you all here so soon.
You used a few sneaky little tricks to find this place, didn't you?
The thoughts and wishes of a number of people led us here.
It might seem strange to see Erebonians come here to stop you.
But we simply can't allow you to run free any longer.
I shall help put a stop to your schemes here, just as I did 4 years ago with your gospel plan. Huh? Wait, you...
4 years ago, hmm? And those clothes. Really? This is just too much! What are you doing running around in that outfit again, Prince Olivert?
Say what? The hell's the Imperial Prince doing here?
I like how even McBurn gets surprised. That's actually really cool.
I can't say I don't understand your surprise.
All this while he's supposed to be leading the inspection team, no less.
Now, everyone. I'm nothing more than a simple bard who's come to express his passionate feelings for Crossbell in his own way. I know Miss Witch is no longer accompanying you, but I'm surprised to find the Phantom Thief absent as well. When I heard that you lot were on the move, I naturally assumed he would show himself.
Well, as I said before, there's a lot going on in the society at the moment. He got along with Abyss, so we had him sit this one out. We need to make sure neither of them decide to get in the way of us taking back the Phantasmal Blaze plan.
So, it all comes back to that. If you're planning on targeting Vita, then I won't sit back. We'll also have you tell us about this plan you're willing to go to such lengths for.
Emma.
That's the spirit.
Yes, to get closer to uncovering the mystery we were left with at the Infernal Castle.
And to blow away the dark clouds covering the Empire in Crossbell.
We shall shoot down your little experiment right here and now. I'm starting to burn up.
We might need to get a little serious if we're going to take you all on.
Aw, yeah.
Very well. We, Enforcers number 0 and number 1 of Ouroboros, shall be your opponents.
Let's see what you've got. Can you draw the black flames out from me?
All members of Class 7, and Olivier as well. Fight them with everything you have!
Yeah!
But of course.
Oh, Olivier.
Come on, get me fired up!
Now, do I gotta rescan you?
Class 7 and the debaucherous prince, hmm?
Ow.
Unforgivable! It's my turn.
Oh, of course I do. Week 2, nothing.
Yes! Swiftly! Sigma operation! It's my turn! Break through!
My turn.
I don't have CP. It's not good.
Let's go.
I'm up! Arcus, activate! Ha!
Oh, he's actually weak to stuff. Interesting.
Time to switch seats.
No, I just cast a spell.
Little lukewarm, but
It's
whatever.
my turn.
Oh, interesting. Oh, you know, I should actually have done this so I could unbalance them.
Analyzing enemy unit. I got it.
Let's go! Crimson Slash!
Yeah.
That's okay. 3 of them will get shining. I'm okay with that.
It's my turn. Take this.
Yes. Yes. There. Now.
I need to get BP again.
Little lukewarm, but whatever. Crimson Slash!
Alrighty then.
It's my turn.
Oh, wow, this is gonna hurt, isn't it? He'll probably be okay. What?
It's my turn. Crimson Slash, now!
BP, please. Thank you.
Flame! Burn!
My turn.
Oh, super burn. That's not good.
Form up! Iron Will formation!
Yes. Now's our chance.
An opening!
It's my turn.
I should really just pick one and go with it.
Arcus activate.
Yes. Healing breath.
I appreciate it.
Yeah!
Don't take me long. Now.
An opening!
Huh?
Let's go! Now!
Well, alright then. I guess this is how it's just gonna be.
Alrighty then.
Yes. Go up in flames. Fire. Now.
An opening!
I'm going.
Leave it to me. Break through. Here.
Shotgun to the face, my guy. Let's go.
There.
Oh, he cast exchange on himself. That's not good.
This'll help.
Thank you.
This is gonna get tricky now.
Switch 'em. Wow, that's messed up. Time to switch seats. Shuffle, shuffle.
Sorry.
Damn.
Everyone. Leave it to me.
I was gonna do this first.
Swiftly. Sigma operation.
Leave it to me. Light. Shine over us all.
Okay, so let's give myself some CP HP recovery. This will be pretty good, and then I can. I'll still Gale here.
Gale. Yes.
I'll Celestial Bomb Emma.
Thank you.
No.
Unforgivable.
I'll treat you immediately.
I appreciate it.
Yes. You won't get away. Molten storm.
Leave it to me.
Oh, come on now.
Break through.
I'm up!
My blade.
All right, McBurn's gonna take a pretty big hit here.
Still water. Now!
If I can get them down to 1,
Fallen leaves!
that'll help a lot.
Yes. Arcus activate.
Time to switch seats. Shuffle, shuffle.
It's my turn.
Okay, that didn't really do a whole lot.
There. Here.
My turn.
Swiftly. Sigma operation.
Yes. Yeah.
I appreciate it. This'll help.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's fine. I'm not going for you.
They're down.
Leave it to me.
I'm gonna use McBurn to get some. Okay, cool.
Seriously?
Let's go.
Switcheroo!
Damn.
That's messed up!
Emma, get out of there. Emma's the one who's getting targeted. That's so cool. Whoops.
Sorry, everyone.
Leave it to me. Barrier of time, break!
Yes!
Oh, that great.
Let's go. Yeah!
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's my turn.
Switcheroo!
It's my
It's fine.
turn.
I'm okay with that.
Messed up!
Leave it to me.
I'm going.
Reen might take a hard hit here, though. That's fine. He'll just have to
Here's
take
a
it.
present. Go, go, go!
Sorry.
Poor Reen. I'm sorry, dude.
I'm going. Huh?
Leave it to me. Huh?
Thank you. There.
Thanks.
My turn.
Switcheroo! Time to switch seats. Shuffle, shuffle.
Yes. There.
Not bad. Maybe I'll get a little serious.
Leave it to me. Go up in flames. Fire!
Here's a present.
Oh, no. That's gonna hurt.
Unforgivable.
Okay, not as bad as I thought,
my
but
turn.
still pretty bad.
Arcus, activate.
Leave it to me. There. Ha.
I need to unbalance him. Was he already unbalanced, though? Hang on.
Alrighty then.
My turn. Go up in flames. Fire!
I need to
It's my
save.
turn.
Cool.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Unforgivable.
Let's go.
He still has so much health. I gotta actually do something crazy. I gotta actually start hurting him a lot now. As we're gonna be here forever.
Swiftly. Sigma operation.
I'm up.
I need to do something. There.
I'm up.
I'm going.
Switcheroo!
Yes.
Wow, that's messed up!
Breakthrough.
Time to switch seats.
Oh, Campanella, you're so annoying.
Let's go.
Such an annoying boss fight, but so much fun. It's not like he's annoying. He's good fun, but you know he's got some yeah, you know.
It's my turn. Huh?
It's my turn. Breakthrough.
Oh, really?
Let's go.
Link, please.
Let's go. Raging fire formation. I'm up.
Yeah.
Come on, Link. Link.
This'll help.
Thank you.
Yes.
Or not. That's okay.
Oh, it's my turn. Breakthrough.
Oh! Man, it'd be that way.
Arcus activate.
Let's go. Get back.
This guy.
Gotcha.
Leave it to me. Go up in flames. Fire!
Not in my watch.
Here's a present.
Good luck.
Oh, Reen!
There.
Live, Reen! Live! Oh my goodness.
This'll help.
Thank you.
It's my turn. Barrier of time. Break. Sorry, everyone.
There he goes.
My turn.
It's Terrell. You know, he's just another Seraphic Ring, I guess. I don't need to use that. Oh, who has Atalis? Somebody does. Oh, I can switch out. No, not auto battle. Ah, fuck. It's not good. Alright, that's fine.
Alrighty then.
Thanks.
Okay, you're gonna Galleon forward.
Yes.
I'm just gonna move. And we'll be fine. You're gonna exchange. Green takes the hit. It's okay.
That's messed up.
It's my turn.
Leave it to me. Arcus activate.
I want that BP, please. Oh.
Time to switch seats. Shuffle, shuffle.
It's my turn.
There. Whoa.
Let's go.
There.
Well, that's cool, I guess.
Owie.
This'll help.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Owie.
It's my turn. Yeah.
Yes.
Owie.
Okay, well, that wasn't the cleanest fight, but we'll take it.
Now, let's keep going.
Bridget leaves level 5. That's pretty good. No new art. Restores CP when HP is low. Okay, that's pretty good.
All right, got it.
We did.
I did it.
At least we all leveled up.
You guys are pretty good now. Way better than at the Infernal Castle.
Sheesh. It's fine if you're excited. But if you go overboard, you'll end up destroying the tower too.
Can't stand the heat? Get out of the kitchen. I'm still a bit ticked off that Abyss hasn't shown herself yet. Gotta work out this frustration somehow.
Actually, now that I think about it, Nem, isn't it like stupidly late for you to where you should be asleep?
Don't worry, I won't burn the big guy back there.
Fine. Guess there's no stopping you.
He's coming.
I know.
I remember this intense power.
The Blazing Demon. So this is the power the Viscount faced.
Celine, help me.
Right. We'll seal those black flames away somehow.
The Blazing Demon, McBurn.
Been waiting for this for over a year. Make me turn up the heat! Just as much as the Radiant Blade Master did! Let's go wild together!
Green can now temporarily use the craft Spirit Unification. Reduce the HP down to 30%. Okay.
Answer my prayer.
It's my turn. Arcus, activate. Yeah.
Weak to stuff again. Is a lot of health though.
Leave it to me. Light.
Yes.
Nice buffs. Nice stuff in the beginning here. That's good.
Let's go. Spirit unification. I'm up. Get back now.
It's mine.
Not in my watch.
Time to turn up the heat!
Oh, cool. It just starts with an S-Craft. Thankfully, we're all protected.
This one's a scorcher! Incandescent over!
It's my turn. Let's go. Raging fire formation. I'm up. Get back now.
It's mine. Yes. Arc is activated.
Yes. Break through. Here.
And unbalance. Nice.
It's my turn.
Let's go. Radical design.
I'm up. Get back now.
It's mine.
It's my turn. This is it.
At least get a S-Craft in.
You failed your inspection.
I could also bring Olivier and do Akashic Star. That might not be a bad idea to get some extra damage in too. But I'm thinking of keeping that.
Justice bullet.
Just in case at the end I need a quick S-Break.
Yes.
It's not doing a whole lot, is it?
Now.
Behold, gun! Behold, Jittas! How goes it?
Arcus activate!
Burn.
I'll treat you immediately.
I appreciate it.
It's my turn. Get back. It's down.
It's mine.
Yeah!
Yes. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, cool.
It's my turn. Arcus activate.
Let me just heal myself because otherwise I'm going to burn to death.
I appreciate it. This'll help.
Thank you.
Alright, we're doing good so far. And then he's going to overheat himself. Oh, shoot. Okay, so now I got to unbalance the ever-living Christ out of him.
Break through.
Leave it to me. Light. Shine over us all.
I'm up. Get back.
I would like to Spirit Unification again, but it'd be nice if I could at least break him first.
Yes. Let's go.
Let's
It's my turn.
see.
Huh?
Yes. Ha! They're down. Burn.
It's my
I like
turn.
how sometimes in Turbo the graphics just disappear. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Swiftly. Sigma operation.
It's my turn. Get back. It's down.
It's mine.
Yeah, I need to continue breaking you. And then I can get Reen to have Spirit Unification.
Sorry.
No, Emma!
Good luck.
Thanks. Let's go. Spirit unification.
I'll go right
It's
into
my
it now.
turn. Get back.
It's my turn.
Thank you.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Radical design. Yes. There. Now. This is my secret weapon.
Yes.
Still going good, still going good.
Break through. Here.
I'm up. Now.
It's mine.
It's my turn. Get back. Now.
It's mine.
Cool, you meet the requirement. That's good. Hey, cool, that's the fight. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Woo! Not as scary as I thought he would be, but I am also still on normal, but that's good that you were able to make through it and get the 30%. I'm actually really happy though that a couple things that are showing you, one, what the AP requirement is, and two, that this game has not done the whole you need to get this much damage done in X amount of turns, because it's not really possible sometimes on your first playthrough. Increase HP. Oh, that's cool. Marines level from 34 to 35. Yay! Yeah! Extra AP.
Even better than I expected. Well done, Ashen Kid, little witch. The debaucherous prince and the other two weren't half bad either. Yeah, I'm really feeling it now. What do you say we keep this dance going?
Good grief. Did you forget what we're even here for?
We were able to hold back his flames somehow. But we won't be able to last much longer.
He truly is a demon. How did the Viscount fight this monster by himself?
Rean, if this keeps up...
Yeah, I have no choice. Heed my call. Valor!
Whoopsie. Still can't let
Every
you do that.
time Marine gets rejected. Every time Ring gets rejected for that.
A spiritual barrier?
This again!
Emma, can you break it? I can, but then I won't be able to hold back the fire.
Enough waiting! Let's get on with it already!
Bitten off more than you can chew, maybe. Thor's Class 7. You were better than I'd heard. But it seems like this is your limit. I suppose we'll need to wait for Abyss or the others to...
They're not the only Class 7!
7 Kiseki saves. But you know what actually makes me okay with these okay. They're still Kiseki saves. 7 Kiseki saves. Or 8. I don't know anymore. I really gotta go back and get a good count.
Huh?
Yeah, Altina, get him.
The Black Rabbit.
I'll say my qualm about Kiseki saves after when we have a calm moment. Oh, he got smacked in the face with an axe. That's really good.
Altina! Ash!
Sorry for the wait, instructor.
New Class 7 has arrived with backup.
We're here to rescue you.
We managed to catch them off guard.
Oh man! Did that guy seriously go down in just one hit?
You all came.
I'm grateful, but this situation is much too...
It's dangerous here. Please get back.
Not bad at all. You've got some potential, Blondie.
Ah, shit.
Probably shouldn't think of him as human.
Oh.
Is your dramatic entrance all done now? I applaud your spirit, but that won't be enough.
Don't underestimate us.
We'll show you what the new Class 7 and the branch campus are capable of.
Beacon installation complete. Guidance systems online.
The wireless connection with the Dareflinger is complete too.
Well, come on, call him over already.
Tita, no! We're ready!
Understood.
Boost carrier ignite. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Aw, yeah.
Drop into liftoff.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
So this is the new technology Reinford and ZCF have been working on.
Whoa!
It broke through the barrier!
These children certainly are impressive.
Instructor! Come on! Now's your chance!
Got it! Heed my call! Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Acknowledged.
I like how Valimar is also voiced by the same guy who voices Rufus.
I'll come with you.
Oh yeah, Celine's joining us like old times, bro. Here we go. I missed Celine in my ear while I was fighting, giving me motivation.
I suppose we didn't take them seriously enough. But we've finally met the conditions now.
It's moving!
It looks different than it did yesterday.
Very astute. You see, it didn't have nearly enough mana stored up then. Today, things are different, however. Why, it may even be able to use its armament.
It's been a while since I was in here last. This opponent doesn't seem like it's going to go down easy. Are you sure you can defeat it?
It's smaller than the one I fought before, but it seems to have much more mobility. I sense a strange flow of mana in this one. Let's observe it and proceed with caution.
Understood, Rean.
Instructor, let me help.
Oh heck yeah, Yuna's in here? Let's go.
I guess it's pointless to try and stop you, huh?
That's right. No way I'm sitting this out.
Good.
I'm going to show you my crossbelt pride, no matter what. Huh? This is...
I had a feeling this would happen.
Indeed. This is a new power of your own making.
Oh, Fee told me about this.
A spiritual link between the old and new Class 7 through the Divine Night.
I can feel them all. Instructor Rean, Yuna, everyone.
Yes. This feeling reminds me of Clown Soleus.
Oh?
Damn it.
Ash is like, oh no, I have emotions.
An undeniable connection between the old and new Class 7. They're coming! Everyone, get back!
Let's go, Yuna!
You bet, Instructor!
Okay, well, who are we gonna get? Blessed Arrow, Lordly Flare, and Ebon Barrier and Shadow Rays, huh? Let's see what they have. You have Sapphire Rain, Aqua Matter, Burst Drive, Geoquake. That might not be bad. Unbound Rage, Silver Ray, Crescent Shell, and Silver Ray. That might be pretty good too, actually. ATS increased by 400. I don't really need ATS. Blade Dance and Gale Raid. I might go this way with things. Because I don't know if Kurt's really going to help a whole lot with Blade Dance. I'd like to take things a bit more defensively with these sorts of things, so... Power Orb, Speed Orb, I think it should be fine in that regard then, so let's go! Alright, now is when I will actively use the guide to know exactly where to hit.
Tough fight. Be careful.
Also, yeah, Celine's back.
It's my turn!
Alright. So Ion type Beta type 2 arm.
Now! An opening!
All right!
Oh, it's actually weak to some elements, actually. It's interesting.
Wide open! It's mine!
My turn.
All restores 50% HP CP 2 turns, or attack one fire element. Well, I mean, I get a little bit extra damage on fire. I miss Elliot. I miss Elliot.
There! Now! An opening!
But why me?
An aerial attack. Counter with arts or guns.
It's my turn.
Protect with arts or guns. Well, I have an art.
There.
Oh, thank God.
It's my turn.
Man, Yuna is just taking it.
Catch it! Wide open! It's mine!
It's my turn.
My turn.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yuna might die here. Live! Oh, barely.
I need to do something. Spirit!
It's my turn. Get back! It's down!
Oh, I didn't think that would use everything.
Yes!
Get back!
These Gundam fights are so fun. They're so simple, but they're so much fun. And broken.
Good. Let's put an end to this. Yes.
Yeah! All right. You can't escape. Fire! Our chance! It's mine!
Leave it to me.
You're not gonna die in one hit, so plus an arrow.
Here it comes. Look out!
I'm up. There! Yeah! It's down! An opening!
I'm going. There.
Nice job, Emma. No fancy finisher, just using art.
Well, look at that. Yeah, I did it!
I must train even more.
Stats updated.
I did it!
Nice.
They did it!
Confirmed. The orbital engine has ceased functioning.
Oh, they were both amazing!
Yes, they truly were.
Huh. Not bad.
Yeah, we won thanks to everyone's help. Yours especially, Yuna.
I hope my pride shone through.
Can we just like wait until we're confirmed? Because like 2 members of Ouroboros are still staying in front of us. Can we just wait for this, for the all cheering and the platitudes? Big Burn could literally just go crazy again and just
Well, I guess
two-shot
we were
us.
beat this time. I'm sure the professor won't like it, but it seems the experiment is over.
No big deal. It was expendable anyway. Anyway. Hey! Why don't you 3 come out of hiding already?
What was that?
Wait a moment.
So you noticed after all, hmm?
Vita!
Vita?
The Azure Abyss.
I didn't realize she was here.
No, that's just another one of her projections.
Vita, I finally found you.
What are you up to?
Look at her amazing new design. It's so good. The dress was nice, but this is
Well,
also
hello
super
there,
nice.
Emma and Celine. It's good to see you again. The same for Reen, Black Rabbit, and the rest of you.
It actually shows that she's more on the front lines now than it with the dress and in the background.
As for your highness and the new Class 7, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am the the former diva of the Erebonian Opera House, and the second Anguis of Ouroboros, the Azure Abyss, Vita Clotilde.
Wait, she still called herself the second.
She's the missing diva?
I suppose no one would have thought to look for her here.
As for you, Campanella and McBurn, it's been half a year, maybe?
Yeah, since you got voted down and ran off on your own. Tracking you down has been a real pain in the ass, you know.
I heard your familiar Grianos got taken out. Which means, in order to send this Mirage, you would have to be close by.
I won't deny it. Perhaps I'm in a bit of a pinch this time after all.
Vita! Why? Why didn't you come back to us after you left the Society? You even gave Grandmother her staff back.
I will remain loyal to my master until my dying breath. In that sense, I will never truly return to the village as a witch of the Hexen clan.
No!
Can you put your hair up in a ponytail so it doesn't clip through your arm?
Her master, the Grandmaster of Ouroboros.
That said, the situation has changed lately. There are some things I would like to tell you and Grandmother. But putting that aside for now, since I've shown myself, don't you think it's only polite to step out of the shadows too?
Fair enough.
Huh?
What? When did he...
That orb.
Huh? Who's this masked weirdo? Dareflinger, are you getting this?
What is this?
Another one from Ouroboros? No, judging from the way they're talking.
Instructor Toa, what's wrong?
Azure Siegfried. Really?
It's nice to meet you all. I'm called Azure Siegfried. I've come here today in lieu of the Chief of the Gnomes.
What?
The Gnomes?
Aren't they? The ones who created the Divine Knights alongside the ancestors of the Hexen clan.
Also, the gnomes still exist?
In lieu of the chief?
Finally, you show up again. After a year and a half. No. Yours is a group that has been missing from history for hundreds of years.
What does she mean, hundreds of years?
The hell is going on right now?
It all seems like quite the tale.
The Gnomes. One of the two groups that knows the truth of what happened 1,200 years ago. But this man before us is...
About time. Always thought losing you was a bit of a waste, but man, didn't expect you to show up again like this.
Oh, you've met him before. Anyway, you look great. You're everything I'd expect from an enemy of Ouroboros.
I had planned to simply introduce myself, but we can make this more interesting if you'd like, agents of Ouroboros.
Double pistols too.
Those weapons?
Sorry, but our experiment's been done for a while now.
Going at it anymore here is pointless.
You know, maybe they pulled the Kingdom Hearts and they made a replica and then brought his soul back and put it into a replica or something like that, or a robot.
No need to stick around for cleanup either.
The replica thing actually makes sense because of the gnomes and like all the alchemy that they've done. They probably have some sort of like, or like, whatchamacallit,
What's he doing?
the dolls from like Meister Jorg, right? They probably figure out a way to transfer his soul into one of those dolls or something like that.
Is this an illusion like before?
No! Be careful! Those are real flames this time! Huh, this heat is unreal.
The blazing demon indeed. His power is absurd.
Interesting.
So yeah, we're done here for today. We still gotta bag Miss Witch, too.
Wasn't there a third?
That's right. I nearly forgot. Since I've got a big audience here, I can finally make my grand announcement. I am Enforcer number 0, Campanella the Fool. As the Grandmaster's representative, I hereby declare our plan to reclaim the Phantasmal Blaze is now in motion.
Campanella's great. He's so cool. Such a little goon.
They're crazy.
I'm glad I was able to witness such a unique scene.
There's a third. Or
There's
not.
no need for further observation. Fall back for now, Siegfried.
Understood.
You three.
Oh, so that was a
that's what
third.
he
Okay.
meant.
So like I cried my eyes on CS2, but sure. Whatever you want.
Was that the chief of the gnomes?
That voice, it sounded familiar.
Huh?
Well.
Yeah, that leaves a
that
sour
man
taste in
aside,
one's mouth.
I think I like you. Might I call you Sieg?
Sieg?
Huh. Do as you like.
Wait, but that's Chloe's Falcon's name. Oh look, it's Ordine.
There's another one?
But it's different from the Divine Knight that showed up in Sutherland.
Ashen Awakener, Class 7 of Thors. Your performance earlier wasn't bad, but you're still a long way from being able to join in on our battle. You'd better brush up your skills before next time.
So they really are going the Kingdom Hearts way.
Wait!
Of bringing people back because no one can ever truly die. Well, alright.
Rean?
What's going on?
I suppose I should be excusing myself now. If I wait around here any longer, I'm sure to be caught.
Wait! Vita! After seeing all of that, you're just going to leave without saying anything? If you're being chased by Ouroboros, we can help you and...
You don't need to worry about me. I already have people helping me. Also, cryptids and magic knights shouldn't appear in this land again for some time. I've disposed of the pleroma grass that appeared.
What?
But don't forget, the story has already begun. The true story. The one whose ending I failed to change. The fairy tale that tells of the end of Erebonia, Crossbell, the entire world. Be careful, Emma, Rean, and everyone in Class 7.
So you're not bad, but you're not good. You're kind of... You're transient, Vita? Afterwards... The instructors and students of the branch campus came rushing to the tower from the Derflinger. With their help, the Society's archaisms infesting Stargazer's tower were cleared out in no time. However, the flying ion had been reduced to a melted heap of scrap. Because of this, determining the nature of the Society's experiments proved far too difficult. Then...
Rean, was that...
I have no idea. But we should know better than anyone that it would be impossible.
That's true.
Yes.
We were all there for the burial.
Wow, they're really making it obvious now. Okay.
Are you all right, Elisa? You seem like you're in a daze.
Oh, I'm fine. I think my brain has just gone numb after everything that happened.
I feel like that's most people who get to this point. The player as well.
Elisa, are you sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. What about you, Emma?
That's right. You were finally able to see her, but...
No, I'm okay.
Man, I apologize for just gushing about this song, but it just makes me so happy. It's
I'm
so
just glad
good.
I was finally able to see your face after such a long time. More importantly, we can see a little more of the big picture now than we could before. It seems to be related to all of our futures somehow.
Yeah. The true story. The fairy tale that tells of the end?
Man, we pulled out all the stops to help. But even then, we barely made it through.
Yes. As things escalate, it's becoming clearer and clearer that we're in over our heads.
Hey now, what's with all the long faces?
That's right. Stand tall, everyone.
Congratulations, Class 7. You performed what's known as a Kiseki save. Again!
Quite so. Were it not for your aid, we never would have been able to bring things to a conclusion.
Yeah, your timing was perfect.
And I'm glad to see you were able to make such good use of the equipment I gave you.
Yes. And it's thanks to you breaking the barrier that Rean was able to call Valimar.
Well, when you put it that way, I guess they can be a little proud.
Thanks to you, I was able to fulfill my orders. Yuna, Kurt, Altina, you too, Ash and Muse. You all did a great job.
But the members of the new Class 7 were the real stars of the show.
Yuna was the one who worked the hardest.
Agreed. You and Instructor Rean fighting that Ion was a sight to behold, Yuna.
I was just trying to keep up with him the whole time.
There's no need to be humble. It was clear to me that you put everything you had into that battle. The skills you learned from the police academy, your hard work at the branch campus, and all of your thoughts and wishes for your homeland. Thank you, Yuna. You showed me the true pride of Crossbell.
Of course, Instructor!
Every chapter. Yeah. Yeah, you know. Oh, there weren't that many this chapter, at least. It felt like last one had more.
To be seen off by the royal family is truly more than we deserve.
Oh, don't concern yourself. Considering what you all accomplished this time, we're in your debt. Oh, Your Highness. As usual, she knows how to please a crowd.
If we had more time, I would have liked to introduce you to those who were trapped in Michelin. They have all been freed, I trust.
Yes, of course.
I was able to contact Noel, Chief Sergei, and Dudley.
But we can't meet them? Aw.
They say Ellie and Speaker McDowell have returned safely to the city.
I see.
What a relief.
Oh, Ellie! I've met her before. You said you were going to see her after this, right, Elisa?
That's right. We're planning to discuss economic and technological policies. I've heard a lot of rumors about her, but this will be my first time actually meeting her, so I'm pretty excited.
I can see the two of you getting along real well.
Based on what I've heard, she seems to have a number of hobbies, much like yourself.
I'm glad to see you've recovered, Sharon.
Yeah, me too. It seems like your burns weren't very severe.
My recovery is due to the thorough care the doctors at St. Ursula gave me. I'm terribly sorry I was unable to be of use to everyone at such a crucial time.
Gosh, I already told you, it's fine. Anyway, it seems like Ouroboros has their own weird drama going on.
Yeah, right?
Indeed. The second Anguis is being pursued, and the Phantom Thief kept away.
Yes. I guess we'll need to look into what's going on with them a bit more.
Are you sure about this, Emma? Is it really okay for Celine to come with us now?
Oh, really?
I should be fine by myself for a while.
That aside, you need to figure out how to get that power of yours under control. But don't worry, I'll train you.
All right. Thank you. Take care. Let me know if anything comes up.
I will. Celine, please take good care of Reen.
Yeah, just be careful.
You're going to stay in Crossbell for a while, right, Machias?
Yeah, this is where the real inspection work starts. I probably need to have a talk with my father as well. And finally, I want to speak with Governor General Rufus about Eustace.
I see.
No matter what you say, you two are close, aren't you?
I'm only doing him a favor now so I can rub it in his face later.
Now hug.
Why so quickly?
Now hug. Now hug. Now kiss.
Yeah, but we'll see each other again before long. You're going to stay in Crossbell for a few days too, right, Elisa?
Yeah, I'm thinking about heading back with Mother. There are a lot of things I want to ask her about. Those railway cannons, for example.
My lady.
I see.
Don't worry, after all, I'm the manager in charge of the development division. Let's each do our part in a way that only Class 7 can. I'm sure this will help us fulfill our promise, too.
Elisa. You're right.
Yes.
Yeah, this is where we need to push through.
Now hug.
I don't know just how much more assistance I'll be able to give, but I intend to fight to the end, in my own way. Also, you have my thanks for going along with the selfish wishes of the wandering bard Olivier Lenheim.
We have a lot to thank you for, too.
You built the framework for Class 7.
And we'd like to continue it in our own way.
I'm glad to hear it. I look forward to seeing what all of you accomplish. As for the members of the new Class 7, I'm glad I was able to meet you. I feel the stirrings of a new wind from you all, different from your predecessors. Please keep giving it your all. You as well, Tita.
Yes!
You honor us.
Understood.
We'll do our best.
I thought the same thing.
Reen, everyone, please stay safe.
Now hug.
This visit made me realize a great many things. Much like all of you, I don't intend to give up either.
Princess Alphen.
It's very reassuring to hear that.
But that aside, I'm dying to find out whether Reen is going to invite me to dance at the summer festival.
Huh? Asking the princess to dance at the summer festival? That means...
It means one day, he might end up as more than just the princess's dance partner.
Instructor.
Is that how it is?
No, I'm sure Her Highness is just kidding, right?
Who knows? That's quite enough playing around. You're overreacting too, Reen. Elisa, Emma, Machias. Thank you so much for helping my brother.
Gosh, Tio's design is amazing. Look at her.
As his sister, I'm truly happy to see your bonds with him have grown even stronger.
She's so cool. Got the ears, got the blue hair, got that stark cool white coat.
Elise.
Thank you, too.
You really have grown so much since I last saw you, Elise.
We have to make sure we don't get left in her dust.
Alas, it's true. It really is no fun teasing her lately.
But that makes catching her with her guard down all the sweeter.
Oh. Also, everyone from the branch campus. I'm so sorry I wasn't able to properly greet you, but I'm planning to visit your campus sometime and say hello.
Oh, really?
You're welcome anytime.
Yeah, more than welcome.
I wish to make amends, so I'll be waiting for you.
Make amends for what, exactly?
You know, kidnapping.
Man, they sure do remind me of our group, huh?
Yes, I'm a little envious, but I still believe we can get back what we've lost.
Of course. Let's keep working at it, Tio Tot.
If you say so. Randy.
Tio's so good.
I'll see you two later. Say hi to Mom and Dad for me. I'll send lots of letters. So be good and take care. Okay?
Okay. See you later, Yuna. Bye-bye, Cardinale.
We'll see you again sometime.
Farewell.
High speed. Look at that speed of that train. Woo! Haha, little Celine.
Are you sure it's all right for you to come back with us? Shouldn't you stay in Crossbell?
Yeah. I was appointed to the branch campus because of a recommendation from the Governor General. I know the real reason behind it. That's why I've been dodging it. But, once I heard Shirley and the Red Constellation were creeping around in the Empire, I felt like I had no choice but to accept.
What an awful thing to have happen.
The Governor General was trying to send you as far away as possible so you couldn't interfere.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But maybe it was the right thing to do anyway.
Huh?
Both on the surface and behind the scenes, Crossbell's mixed up in everything that's about to go down in Erebonia. So, I might as well give some covering fire. From way over in the Empire in a little town called Leaves, while I keep the students there in line.
I'm glad.
It's the same with me. Just like Randy said, if something happens to Erebonia, Crossbell will get dragged into it too. So for my family's sake, and the sake of everyone else in Crossbell, I decided to protect my home. In a different way from Lloyd and the others. And now, I feel like maybe there's a future. Where people from both Crossbell and Erebonia can laugh together as friends.
Now I'm really, really glad.
I see. You're certainly impressive.
Compared to the way you were the other day, you're a completely different person now.
You're gonna make something of yourself, Uni. I can tell.
Hey! Are you all just making fun of me?
Meow. You're too good at this. Huh? Is that Yuna, Randy, Rain?
Huh?
Is it gonna be Lloyd? It's gonna be Lloyd waving to us, isn't it? Yeah, there he is, our boy! Our boy!
Oh!
That's...
The Divine Blade of Wind, too.
Guess they were able to break out of the birdcage, huh?
That was a cool little cutaway there. That was really cool, actually. Yeah, there he is! Lloyd Bennings and Kia. Look how good he looks now. Dang, time did good for Lloyd. Time did good for him. The second dimension. And so ends Chapter 2, Conflict in Crossbell.
Your rank has increased. Here's your reward.
Revolution. Oh, man.
How commendable. A gift from His Majesty. Accept it with gratitude.
All right. Am I still on track? Kia boy!
Score. Excellent.
All right. Ben sticker, e-material. Black Records 4. Thank you from Weeby. Fo Wendy. Wow. Wow. How do I have more of a bond with Laura than I do Elisa? Alright, well, whatever. Okay, so before I proceed, let's talk about Chapter 2. I think this is a good time before we get into dialogue and stuff like that, because it's just gonna be a bunch of dialogue until I get free time again. Before we do school stuff. So let's talk about Chapter 2. So the first thing is, Takada, you had a rant for us. So I'd like to hear what your big issue was with this chapter first before I go into what I felt about it, because this is one of those chapters that like I feel like has a lot more to say than a normal chapter should. So I don't mind waiting a couple seconds for you to type that. Because after this we're just gonna do the introduction to Chapter 3, and then once I get free time, we're probably just gonna end the stream there so we don't go too far in. As you guess, is the last part of the chapter. Right, the big quote-unquote reveal, which shouldn't have happened yet, I guess. Yeah, that's the big issue. And I totally get it. Yeah, you know. I understand if they want to go on that route. But I feel like they did it wrong. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so let's talk about what I liked about the chapter. I liked that we got to go back to Crossbell like really early, actually. We got to see Crossbell in 3D. We got to see a lot of the cool characters and a lot of cool locations and stuff like that in Crossbell. I'm not saying I'm completely fine with it. Right. So that I think was good, and the quests in this, you know, the side quests were actually pretty good. We got to see Geofront, we got to see Tio, and we got to see a little bit more of stuff in Crossbell, which, you know, I didn't hate Crossbell as a city or a location back in Zero and Azure. I just felt like they never really did a whole lot with it because of scale and scope, and I feel like they kind of made up that here, so that's pretty cool to see. I like the overall conflict, actually. I gotta admit, I like that Ouroboros is now more prevalent, and it's nice to see Campaniella actually doing more stuff than just running around, and McBurn doing some cool things too. So yeah, I was a fan. I was a fan of that, and I like the battles and everything here too. Like that whole dungeon that we did today was a lot of fun. The Geofront stuff was a lot of fun. You know, learning about the birdcage and everything was a lot of fun stuff too. The Orcus Tower thing, I mean, the actual thing didn't really last a whole lot, but the conversations that we had there were actually pretty good. And I like the way that they went in direction of characters in that regard. And of course, the fight on top of Orcus Tower was just hype. That thing with Yuna, you know, regardless of how they go with it going forward, that one scene alone on its own as a standalone up until this point is really well done. I will give credit where credit is due. I think it was really, really well done with Yuna. Just to see her go super hype. And I want to hold off my thoughts on the whole thing for now because it gets spoiled. I might ruin the experience. All right, yeah, that's totally fair. But and just to see her spirit just completely shatter. I like the way they did that, actually. I thought I wasn't gonna appreciate how Yuna just kind of sidelined herself and then we were gonna see Class 7 again. But I like the way they did it. What was mid, I think, was just kind of a lot of the stuff that happened at the end there. And a couple of dislikes. But what was mid, I find, is so the Kiseki saves, one thing I actually will say about them is I don't like the fact that they're just going Kiseki save every single chapter at the very end of the chapter. Like, that's not cool. Like, you don't do that. This just shows like you're having Class 7 originally, who's way stronger than the new Class 7, just kind of shafted a little bit because the new Class 7 comes in. You want to give them the spotlight. But then, like, when you do these orders and we do these missions, they're not there for the first few chapters, right? Like, they're not there for the majority of it, so they're missing out on a whole lot. So it's just like, where are you placing the prominence of the new Class 7. But one thing I will say that I do appreciate it is the fact that it is the new Class 7 who is doing the Kiseki saves. It is Yuna, Kurt, Altina, Ash, and Muse doing the Kiseki saves. So it's giving them an actual chance to kind of show off and actually, show that they grow and that they are getting spotlight. So that's a bit of a 50-50 on that one. Now for the dislikes. The way that I think they did that reveal, first of all, they could not have made it any more obvious. I feel like if they were going with that just route of obviousness, they should have just told you what his name was. Like, you didn't need to say Azure Siegfried. You could have just said who he really was, and then, or the characters could have just figured it out because it's stupidly obvious. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about that yet. They went with Kingdom Hearts 3 on this one in a funny way, even though this came out before Kingdom Hearts 3. But, it's just kind of annoying that JRPG writers do this. It was the same in Kingdom Hearts 3 as well, when they brought back people, and it's like, there's one thing to bring somebody back from the dead. It's another thing when it's a prominent character and you continuously put them in the story and in your face, because it makes what came before almost not as impactful. Like the ending of CS2 and the growth that Class 7 actually had was impactful because of what happened there at the end. So it's like, oh dude, like these two games, all the stuff that we did, with him, and if you were, it's just like, oh wow, that is actually a lot bigger than we had thought, because the whole thing of CS2 was, he was your enemy and all that cool stuff, and then all this stuff happens, and it's like, oh man. They did the same thing in Kingdom Hearts 3 with Xion and Roxas, where it's like, yeah, I mean, it's cool that they came back and Xion, Roxas, and Axel were able to kind of bond again, and Ventus was able to come back and everything too. So it was a nice happy-go-lucky ending, and that's one of the things that they do in these sorts of stories is they go happy-go-lucky. But then when you try to do more impactful emotional stuff, you don't, as the player and the reader, you don't really feel it, because it's just like, I mean, half the impact and half the coolness that was there was gone. If someone's going to die, leave them to be dead. You can bring their spirit back for a cutscene, that's totally fine. Or hey, yes, their spirit doing things for a tiny bit, but in reality, it's someone totally else. Yeah, it's fine, do stuff like that. They do that in Indian soap operas a lot, actually, where it's it's not actually them, but they're similar in such a way. They'll do stuff like that, which I think is a little bit better. But to bring a person back completely, I think it leaves a very sour taste in the player's mouth when they go through so many emotions prior to it. And then you get to this game is, when you revive characters in game, death is no more consequence. Exactly. It's you don't, there is no tension anymore when you do that. If I'm not, for example, if Elisa were to just randomly get stabbed and die, you wouldn't feel as, it would be shocking, but in the back of your mind and your heart, you'd be like, oh, well, they're probably just going to revive her later because she can't die. She's an important character, But, when CS2 happens and you see it happen, it's just, and you don't know about this game, it's like, oh, heck. That's really good, But yeah, I still like the direction that things are going in. I will give credit that I like that the gnomes are becoming relevant again. And Vita is kind of this liaison between evil and good, and talking about the fairy tale that ends the world and all that fun stuff. I think that's actually pretty cool. I don't mind that sort of stuff. I don't really mind it so far yet, how they're moving from politics to magical stuff. I think it was pretty obvious that it was going to happen, especially with the shrines in CS2. Also, it's a JRPG. If it's not magic, it's not anything. But I think they're still doing a pretty okay job, almost on the line of good, with balancing the idea that Erebonia itself politically is trying to become a superpower and really fight against Calvard, which I think is still pretty cool with the way they're introducing things. But they're also showing that, hey, Ouroboros is still a thing, and there is powers beyond politics that are going to affect the story. So I don't, you know, I'm okay with the way things are going now. That might change. Who knows? I definitely will agree with you, Takeda. I think at this point it's just easier to go with the flow. At the same time, though, I think I've just been kind of going with the flow, minus my deep analyses. I've been kind of going with the flow since CS1. This whole thing is just a big old soap opera to me, so it doesn't come off as, well, I do deep analysis on all these things because it's fun to do and fun to talk about. At the end of the day, it's like, yeah, you know what? It's like a TV show. We take it episode by episode, and it's great. So, it's okay. Musically and everything, you know, still going pretty great, you know. Gameplay wise, still going pretty great. Orbment wise, everything's still going pretty great. That last scene with Lloyd, Kia, and Arios was so cool. I like that they did it in 2D. Lloyd looks awesome, and I do want to reiterate, because I know I lean towards more negative. When I say stuff about Zero and Azure, I usually say more negative stuff. I still do really like Lloyd, and he still is kind of on the fence between, do I like him more than Reen? And they're still tied. They're still tied. When we do the Trails retrospective at the end of CS4, I think I might be able to make a more definitive decision then. But at the same time, though, I almost feel like it's a bit unfair because, well, we'll see. I have ideas on how I'm going to do the judgment scale for these two boys. Estelle's still obviously the best, though her character growth is still great, even if it is cliche, and if you look back on it, some things don't make a whole lot of sense, I guess. But, which I don't really have examples for, so I don't know if I should really say that. But, you know, Lloyd on his own, I still really appreciate, even if he is a goody two-shoes detective. I am totally okay with it. He's a good guy. He's a cool dude. I like what he does. But yeah, that's chapter 2, Conflict in Crossbell. A lot more talking about the chapter than usual. I don't think that's entirely a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. Makes it so I don't have to talk a whole lot at the end on my opinions of the game. But yeah, no, still a pretty good chapter. I think the way they did Crossbell and the conflicts in it was still pretty good. It's stronger than what they did in chapter 1, where it kind of felt like they had no idea what the hell they were doing. They kind of had a better idea of what they were doing this time around. So let's start chapter 3. Get ourselves... Hey, we're back in Breahard. This game is marketed as you can start from here. Yeah, Kondo can rethink everything his life has. There's no way.
I see. So Marquis Ragnar will be absent as well.
There's no way you can start from here. You would be as lost as, like... You'd be as lost as a fox in a forest.
I take it this means House Higharms will be the only one of the 4 great houses in attendance.
Would that it were different. For all of his faults, Marquis Ragnar is a man of principle.
I think, okay, you probably could start from here. I would be very curious to see what someone's opinions of everything were from starting from here.
Which makes his continuing house arrest for his actions during the Civil War all the more unfortunate.
And then going backwards. I'm very curious to see what someone would feel.
One can't be too careful with a man who can lead his own militia. Though compared to the Governor General of Crossbell, he's a mere child playing with toys.
Eustace.
Eustace Albarea. Look at this man. He toned down the green.
Sorry. Just idle thoughts.
He got more gray on him, which is good. There's color contrast, unlike his CS2 outfit, which was just green.
By the by, what kind of man is this Marquis Ballard?
Every bit the man the rumors make him out to be. Foolhardy and greedy, but dangerously savvy when it comes to matters of personal gain.
You should see the review of CS3 from JRPG Jungle on YouTube. She started the series from here. Oh boy.
I can't even imagine.
I'll have to look that one up after I finish this game.
And I'm unfortunate enough to be his caretaker.
Well, with your father there, I can't imagine he'll be too much of a terror. Marquis Higharms tends to have a sobering effect on people.
Very true. My father does not suffer fools gladly. But after the recent incidents in Crossbell and Sutherland, there's no telling what to expect. You would do well to exercise caution yourself.
You hardly need to remind me. Besides, I'm going to be among people I trust.
That's right. I suppose the conference does overlap with the branch campus's field exercises. Something else for me to look forward to. It will be a pleasure to see Class 1's former rivals reunited after all.
Lord Eustace, your visitor has arrived.
Ah, yes. Let her in.
Right this way, young lady.
Thanks.
Millium. Yeah, go for it.
Going, Eustace? Long time
Yeah,
no
I'll bookmark
see.
it. Thank you.
Hello, Milliam. You're a little late.
Hey, it's not my fault it takes so long to get approved. Why do I need to get permission every time I want to see you anyway?
The reason should be obvious, given each of our positions.
Yeah!
Oh.
Hey! Dodging's no fair!
Sometimes I fear you'll never learn.
These two get along
You're
better
15
than
now, aren't you? Would it kill you to act a
than
bit
I
more
thought they would.
Lammy! Think fast!
Oh, hell.
Aww.
Gotcha!
Get off me! You can't just jump on someone in an outfit like that.
Oh, you want to compare fashion notes, Mr. Fancy Haircut? But fine, if it keeps you from getting any more wrinkles.
Just get off.
What caused these two to have such a budding relationship like this, outside of just sassing each other through CS1 and CS2? What happened? How did we get here? Oh, that cake looks good.
Now this is good! Every bit as tasty as the pancakes Tilly and I had earlier.
You know, the children in town are starting to act more like you. Why do I get the feeling you've been teaching them?
Well, we have been hanging out a little. Every time I come visit you, I get to know them a little better. They're all really good kids.
That they are. So what if she was artificially created? She's just like any other girl. Aside from her complaints about not getting taller anyway.
Something on your mind?
Not at all. So, how are things on your end? As for me, my schedule remains unchanged.
I don't... What? Am I missing something?
All right. Even with all the crazy stuff that's happened, I should be good to go.
Did I miss something in the drama CD that I forgot to finish? Like, well, how did we get to this point? Like, they weren't this close in CS2. They just kept sassing each other.
Are you excited? You and me going on vacation.
What?
I suppose the place is so pretty that it would feel like a vacation.
When did he randomly get a sister complex for her?
Even if we're walking into what is essentially a carnival of villainy.
You've got away with words, Eustace. I just wish I had access to more information. Even if most of the classified stuff is just about nobles and the Bracer Guild.
Nobles?
I wouldn't worry about it. That's standard operating procedure for the intelligence division. Though, I imagine your status as an Ironblood gets you more leeway than others.
Still, if I had the same clearance as Lecter, I could be so much more helpful to everyone from Class 7. I mean, Elisa and Machias seem to have it especially tough. Bea and Sarah, though, I think they can take care of themselves.
Where is Sarah?
You don't have to worry about taking care of any of us. Besides, the fact that you're a part of Class 7 means so much more to us than any political favor you could offer.
I'm giving you another hug.
No, you are not.
Wait, what's that sound?
Ah, It must be Class 7 related. I wonder what happened.
No way.
Could it be?
Been a while, Eustace.
Gaius!
Oh, and Milliam is with you too.
Gaius!
Gaius learned how to use a cell phone. Western Erebonia, the Lamar province. Languid Canyon. I don't know what that was. Raquel, the entertainment city. Oh, this is new. There's an entertainment city in Erebonia? Huh. I'm surprised, given the systems and everything. Good point. Good point. Yeah, I guess it would be lonely, but I'm just surprised, like, him and Milliam got that close. Not Tita Agate close, but sibling
really
close.
Going at it.
That's Shirley? Oh, yeah. It's Shirley.
I figured Needhog would be good, but the other guys are no slouches themselves. Betcha they'll give us a pretty good fight.
They've both been in shambles ever since the Civil War.
Oh my god, Gareth. Freaking take a cough drop, my guy.
The dragon lost its head. And as for the other group, well...
Guess this makes it a fight neither side can afford to lose.
Yeah. How do you do
I'd like
that?
to have a battle with a certain someone myself.
How does he do that voice?
You wouldn't be talking about little old me now, would you?
How do you do your voice?
Easy now, Blitz. I'm unarmed, see? I should be the one on edge here.
Sorry, but I'd rather not take any chances.
Cigarettes do a whole lot for you, don't they?
Not with someone who can go toe-to-toe with Lord Balder.
Aw, lighten up. Can't you relax around an old drinking buddy?
I think Daddy might be the only person who could drink with you and not be nervous. That said, this is pretty weird. I saw you and Uncle Balder kill each other with my own eyes. And now you're here. Does this have something to do with that cool purple shadow thing?
This is another instance of like, oh yeah, dude came back after he supposedly died.
Who can say? Seriously though, you don't really want to start a fight in a place like this, do you? The two of you against little old me? I'd have zero chance of winning.
You're real funny, old man. But I get it. We're all just observers this time. So, once you get things squared away with your business, come pay us a visit. We'll be waiting.
Excuse us, Jaeger King.
How does he do it? How gruffy do you gotta be? It's like Liam Neeson.
Really had me sweating there. Old man like me wouldn't stand a chance against all that youthful exuberance.
Oh, it's a cigar. I guess those go a long way too, don't they?
Don't you think?
What's the Cuba of Zemuria? Like, who makes the Cuban cigars of Zemuria? Sarah!
I'm just talking to myself. Don't let it spook you. The Colonel, your dad, took good care of me back in the day. Introduced me to my favorite brand of smokes. By the way, I meant to thank you for taking care of Fee. Chasing us from battlefield to battlefield's all well and good, but raising that kid right is what really matters. Even if you're practically a kid yourself.
My favorite homeroom teacher, Sarah, is back. Oh, she fine.
Yikes. That was just like 3 years ago. Colonel, I haven't heard that in a while. Bloody Shirley. No, the Sanguine Ogre. She had to have noticed me too. Ah, I've been off the front lines for too long. Meanwhile, Fee's been picking up skill after skill. I'm really starting to feel my age.
Did they change her voice actress? I hope not. Can you go back to being a sassy homeroom teacher? I really miss that.
Wait, what am I saying? I'm only 27. Well, almost 28, but either way, I'm too young to be old.
I'm too young to be old.
Okay, Sarah, focus. We've got two of the strongest Jaeger corps, the Dragons and these Jaegers in purple, battling it out. One way or another, things are gonna come to a head. For me and for the kids. And you know, even if he is a far cry from the Viscount, I have to admit, the Jaeger King is a real fox.
Sarah! She's still the same! Oh, Sarah, I'm so glad to see you again. I miss you so much from CS1 and all your sassiness, but like really good lessons to be learned and everything. Ah! Come back to us. Oh, look, it's a custom robo.
Well, someone's early for a change.
Wow, one great character after another coming right back to back. Shirley to Sarah to Duvali. Oh my goodness, I'm being treated here. This feels like I got a birthday cake.
Basking in its glory? Even I was surprised when I first saw it.
Yeah. I hear there's another one in a place called Nord.
And I get my favorite song so far? Come on. Falcon, you're treating me.
Yes, just about the same size too. Even though it's a very different shape. Wait, is something bothering you?
No. I don't sense any power within this thing. It's nothing but a shell. Just makes me wonder where the insides went.
That's actually why I played the Bravely Default original Silent Forest theme, because of just how Bravely Default this song sounds, and I just love it so much with the instrumentation.
Insides.
It's like the opposite it's like the opposite version of Silent Exaltation, but it works so well just like Silent Exaltation.
Have you been a good girl, Duvali?
One has me going, oh my goodness, it's all tense. What's gonna happen next? And this one has me going, yeah, you know what? Give me the lore, give me the dialogue. Oh yeah, give me that CS.
Took you too long enough.
I said sorry. Oh, the almighty conflagration is with you.
My, are we interrupting something intimate?
Yes.
Don't even joke about that. I would never. Especially not with some lazy, irresponsible bum like him.
Dang, sorry McBurn, but you just got burned.
Never is right. No man could ever sway a little lord's pet like her.
Oh!
Well, aside from maybe that Ashen kid, isn't he your type?
Oh.
Oh my.
Dear me.
Absolutely not! And what do you mean, Lord's pet? If anything, McBurn, you don't have enough respect for the Anguis.
I guess that makes two of us.
They could have played Silent Exaltation here, though. It would have worked just as well. In fact, I think it would have added more tension. With evil people play Silent Exaltation.
It has been a while, fool.
When was the last time? The Crossbell incident?
I believe so. Though we've all been busy roaming across the continent, so I won't hold it against you. With that, all of us who were stationed to the west are here. Except Shirley, that is.
Yeah, the crazy ogre chick's off getting a read on the front lines.
The thought of her off on her own scares me a little. But we have preparations to make. Before our beautiful and proud lord arrives.
There's no need for that.
Oh!
My lord,
didn't expect you to arrive so early. My lord! I'm so glad you're here. I didn't think I would get to see you so soon.
Nor did I. I thought we had several days left to wait.
Did something change among the Anguis?
Yes. The Oathbreaker and Lady Maribel decided to take on Arteria.
Oh.
And the professor completed the final ion earlier than planned.
Oh.
Sounds like he's been working hard.
He probably didn't like what happened to his last one.
Ah, Campanella and McBurn. How long has it been? About a year?
I like how it's like how these people just never see each other despite being in the same organization.
Sounds about right.
Still wearing that clunky helmet of yours, I see. There's a nice breeze right now, so why don't you take it off?
McBurn! How dare you say that to our lord?
Now, Duvalie. He's no subject of mine. Since we're ahead of schedule, why don't we have a little duel?
They don't have Zoom calls like Class 7. Oh yeah, that's right. They have like, how did they show it in the older games? They like have the apparitions of light basically talking to each other in like the pods.
If you can manage to tear this helm from my head, I'll be able to feel the lovely breeze you mentioned.
Nah, I'm good.
What?
Not because I think I'll lose, but because I don't think I can actually win.
Dang.
Just like all of our other fights.
What? You're right. Although, the outcomes may have been different had you taken my sword lessons more seriously.
Damn it, don't treat me like I'm Louve.
Just what is their relationship?
Better than yours.
Now let us begin. The third of our experiments to reclaim the Phantasmal Blaze plan, to determine whether or not a vessel can gain power through combat.
A vessel. See, that's one. It's like the replicant stuff. The vessels. Chapter 3: Pulse of Steel. Pulse of Steel, huh? It's time for June 10th. June. The hydrangeas began to bloom, heralding the beginning of summer. In Leaves, situated just west of Heimdall, light rain showers came and went. Oh yeah, rainy stuff. I love the rainy mood. Yes! Rain is such a good mood. We've had rain for the past like 3 days here. We had a little bit of sun today, but we've had rain for the past 3 days here. Like, yeah, it brings you down because you don't have sun, so you don't get that nice, sexy serotonin. But at the same time, oh my god, rain is like such a good, relaxing mood. Sandy, wear a hat at least. There you go. Leave it to Celestine to bring an umbrella. After 2 field exercises, the branch campus's reputation began to spread far and wide, and with this renown came additional funding and equipment to enhance the school. We got more. This little kid, I swear to God, get the fuck back here! In addition, the campus welcomes some new faculty. Becky! And Josette. Look at her go. Ooh! She fine. Becky, a graduate of Thor's main campus, opened a student store. Heck yeah. What happened to Crossbell? What happened to St. Ursula and the Business Owners Association? Celine? Due to her training at St. Ursula Medical College, Linda was the perfect candidate to take over the medical office. Heck yeah. And there was only a few, there were some important transfers among the students. Is Ash and Music gonna finally join us? Man, it's already the weekend. I can't believe it's been 3 weeks since we got back from Crossbell. Time sure does fly. We got back 19 days ago, to be exact. Tomorrow's our free day, but I feel like I still have a little energy left. Aw, looks like you've gotten a bit tougher, Allie. Leo told me you're doing pretty good in the swimming club. I still can't swim more than 40 args, though. It seems you've been working hard at tennis practice yourself, Yuna. In fact, I've heard you're to have an exhibition match with the high school in Heimdall. Yeah, apparently their tennis club was just founded too, so we figured it'd be the perfect matchup. I hope the rain clears up. I want to get some practice in after school. According to the forecast, it should be sunny after 4 p.m. But judging from your grades, Yuna, shouldn't you be studying instead? Ugh, of course she's the one who doesn't have good grades. You're so predictable. Well, the finals are still a month away, so you've got some time. Huh, there's no way I've got enough time for club practice and studying. You don't have to practice for any matches in chess club, do you, Kurt? Actually, we have a match set up with another high school as well. A significant amount of my study time has gone to reading over match transcripts and teaching the game to Sydney. Ugh, I forgot what a brainiac you are. Why, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. These two have been getting along lately. Oh yeah, I was checking out the campus store this morning and it's pretty nice. They got stuff from all over for sale. I also picked up the latest Imperial Chronicle there. The shop is run by Instructor Reen's fellow graduate, Miss Becky, correct? This school is, at last, starting to resemble a real military school. The buildings have always been nice, but they were sort of empty on the inside. I feel like the medical office and gardening area finally started running too. I think Miss Lynn, the one running the medical office, also went to Thor's with Instructor Reen. And Sandy's done an amazing job with the gardening area. On top of all that, we also have the new Panzer Soldat models. I'm surprised to hear you read the Imperial Chronicle, though. I'd have thought you'd find it boring, given that most of its articles cover the Imperial mainland. Well, I've been trying to be more open lately. Also, they run an article on Crossbell every now and then, so I've been trying to pick up the new issues when I can. Oh, and there's something in the table of contents I was going to ask about. What's this big conference thing about? Oh, is it that time of the year already? I think it's later than usual. The Imperial Provincial Council, held once a year, is a gathering of all the highest-ranking aristocrats in the Empire. None whose title is lesser than Count are permitted entry. Traditionally, it's been organized by the four great houses. Last year, it was held in St. Ark and hosted by Marquis Higharms. The four great houses? I've heard of them before. They're pretty much the ones who run this country. 2 of them just got thrown in jail after the Civil War, though, right? I remember Allie mentioning she caught one of them. You mean Duke Cayenne? He was the leader of the Noble Alliance during the Civil War. Duke Alberea was the other one. He was captured by the original Class 7. He was charged with abuse of the people and arson. It was his second son that arrested him. Sheesh, sounds like a horrible guy. But, the original Class 7 was all involved in all that too? That means Duke Alberea's second son, the one who arrested him, was Governor General Rufus's younger brother, Eustace. I hear he's now acting as the new head of the Alberea family. Though their power may be waning, this country is still one ruled by the nobility. Were they to suddenly withdraw from running the empire, the central government would not yet be able to manage on its own. In that sense, the Imperial Provincial Council still holds great importance to this country. So if he's the new head of the family, does that mean this Eustace guy is going to be there too? Well, if he's Instructor Reen's friend, I'm sure he'll support all the right stuff. Huh? I mean, I'm not saying I trust him just because he's Instructor Reen's friend. It's just, everyone from Class 7, besides Instructor Reen, is so nice. Why do you two keep looking at me like that? Oh no, don't mind us. I'm starting to understand what it means to be a sucker for someone. Oh my god, Altina, where did you learn this? Good morning, everyone. Seems like things are pretty lively in here. Good morning. Hey, don't just burst in here all of a sudden like that. Wait, are you here later than usual? More importantly, sharp as ever. It's a bit sudden, but starting today we'll be getting some new members in our class. What? Sudden is an understatement. Alright, you two, come in. To no one's surprise. You two! I'm sure you all know each other by now, but go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'll go first. I'm Muse Egret. I've transferred from military finance to join you here in Class 7. It's truly a pleasure to meet you all.
Ash Carbide, transferring from combat tactics. Got no plans to make friends here. But nice to meet you, I guess.
Beginning this week, they will be transferred. To Class 7? Ash Carbide from Class 8 and Muse Egret from Class 9. Wow! According to the reports, those two are a bit too unruly. Consider this as a punishment of sorts for them. It's not that I don't get it, but don't us instructors share some of the blame too? Oh, I had always planned to shuffle the classes around a little. And Class 7 has needed more members from the beginning. Especially after the incidents at our last two field exercise locations. Well, that's true, especially considering what might happen in the future. What's your take on this? No question, the two of them have more than enough skill and mental fortitude. If they don't have any objections to the transfer, we'd be more than happy to take them in. Good to hear. Any objections, Chief Instructor? Well, most lessons are held jointly for all three classes, so there should be no problems. Is this really just coincidence? The Intelligence Division did mention something about Carbide. Well then, it's been decided. Now Class 7 has 5 members. Fair warning, Ash can be a bit ornery, so good luck dealing with him. Yeah, got it. Ash and Muse. I should go talk to each of them in person. Second period, Tactics Theory. This is called mobile defense. You lure the enemy's main force to where you want them with a token defensive line, then counterattack from a different direction. You'll need to distribute your troops, be flexible, and coordinate well, but it's a tactic that can be pulled off, even with what we've got here. This is one of the things Uncle taught me. Ugh, they don't teach you this kind of stuff at the police academy. I see. So there's both an offensive and defensive maneuver. Ugh, someone actually bothered to name such a basic-ass idea. Tina! Scribble. Fourth period, International Politics. Half of the agreements reached during the West Samoria Trade Conference have now been nullified, but the other half are still in place, and many hope they'll become a bridge to repair relations between the Empire and the Republic. One of those things is an agreement signed by all countries the Transcontinental Railroad connects. The other countries is Zamuria. Perhaps I should study them a bit more. I know some of these names, but all these technical terms. A rather unique point for review for an NGO. This is stupid. Agreements like that are made to be broken. Altina! Scribble. Oh, I love her. She's just a model student. Now, no need to get all tense. It's time for our once-a-week class on the arts. No matter if you're noble or commoner, Erebonian or otherwise, you must nourish your soul with art. Last time we covered melody, chords, and rhythm. Orion, sing the first passage on page 17. What? Just like that? Okay. Oh dear. Performance lacks emotion, but it's very precise and beautiful in its own way. What was she singing, actually? Does anyone know? Your emotional expression still needs work, but having such precise melody, chords, and rhythm can still be soothing in its own way. Now, if we were to add a chord here, we would see that. History? Oh, we don't get to see Reen? I guess we get to see him in homeroom at least, but good job today, everyone. Muse and Ash, now that you're part of Class 7, your lessons won't change much, but let me know if either of you have any concerns. Oh, I'm perfectly fine, thank you. Nothing I can't handle, besides our art classes anyway. I think it's safe to say everyone in that class is nervous. I didn't expect you to have me sing like that. Well, I didn't expect you to be able to do it on demand like that. Also, Kurt Muse, I get, but why are you so smart too, Ash? Every single time you were called on in class, you knew the answer, no problem. Who knows? Maybe I'm just smarter than you. Well, what did you just say? Hey, you're all in the same class now, so work on getting along. Of course, my door's always open if any of you need to talk, so don't hesitate to ask about anything. Well, if that's the case, perhaps we'll stop by your room tonight for some private lessons. Seriously, enough of that with that already! Sheesh. Our class has suddenly become far more lively.
Stand. Bow.
Good job, Altina. It was all pretty out of the blue, you know? Were you two both okay with being moved around like that? I did enjoy my old class and was not particularly keen on leaving, but how could I pass up a chance to be with Instructor Reen? Okay, yeah, that one's on me. I should have known asking you was a waste of my time. I thought you of all people would be staunchly opposed to being in Instructor Reen's class. You were pretty vocal about how much you hate him. Nah, I don't hate him. I just don't like him is all. I know he's not a bad guy, and he's been through a lot of crap. I'll give him that much. Not to mention, those special powers of his. That's... How do you know about that? Heh, that's my secret. Man, that guy's a riot. His friend's with the talking cat, and he flies around in a big toy from the Dark Ages. So let's just say that being in his class gives me a front row seat to the gag comic that is his life. Yeah, I mean, you know, I did say it was a soap opera. Hey, if we're to be classmates, I prefer you to avoid any trouble you cause. I have no doubt we'll get along just fine. Every one of us here has an interest in Instructor Reen, one way or another. Including dear Ash, of course, though he never admitted himself. Now that you mention it, I suppose Ash would not have taken the actions he has were he truly uninterested. Now I understand. Damn it, you're not just some girl, are you? You're a she-devil in human skin. Or should I call you a harpy? Egret. Oh, no. I much prefer you call me Pretty White Lily. Well, anyway. Muse Ash, welcome to Class 7 Special Operations. Let's do our best together and show Instructor Reen what we're made of. Though our class has grown, we're still smaller than either of the two other classes. It'd be best if we were to work together on any tasks we can. Good to have you aboard. First, we'll do Panzer Soldat training. Or was it the Keep? All this team spirit's gonna make my lunch come back up. But if we're planning to show Schwarzer up, I'm all in. This must be the will of the goddess. I thank you for your warm welcome. As usual, tomorrow's briefing will be held at 3 p.m. in the Tactical Conference Room. I will see you all then. How are your newbies treating you? You've got quite a colorful group going on now. I imagine it's a bit difficult dealing with both Muse and Ash. The way I see it, they were meant to be in Class 7. Besides, I'm looking forward to seeing what they can really do. As their instructor, and as a fellow member of Class 7, I'll do everything I can to help them hone their best qualities. Really now? That's very you, Reen. Well, if you ever need any help training them, just give me a holler. Sure thing, thanks. Oh, Reen, I nearly forgot. We got these in earlier. Rain's making it so gloomy out. It's supposed to be gloomy out. It's supposed to clear up by evening, though. A new pair of Class 7 notebooks. They'll need these for their missions. Wow, we've really come together since the field exercises in Crossbell. Went through a lot, but overall, it was a good experience. All of it, Reen? Not that one part? Oh, he actually acknowledged it. That's cool. Leader of the Gnomes. Who could that man be? There's no way it's possible. Well, anyway, I guess I should find Ash and Muse to give them their notebooks. I'd also like to chat with Lind and Becky while I'm out. Oh, right, and Celine said she was going to the academy, even though it was raining. She said there was something she needed to look into. Maybe I'll check up on her. Why? From Elliot. It's perfect. The wind chime you bought for me is exactly what I needed for the upcoming season. Just listening to it, I can imagine the cool breeze blowing through the air to relax me. I'm listening to it to relax before my concerts too. You're so thoughtful, Reen. I hope I can find something just as nice for you. That's so sweet. It's nice to hear it's helping him before his concerts. I'm quite surprised. Never in my life did I think I'd receive lipstick as a gift. That's not to say it's a bad gift. I like it a lot, actually. I've never worn makeup before, so I'll have to get Monica's advice on how to properly apply it. I'd like to show you how it looks on me one day, so be prepared. What does be prepared mean in this context? I know it's not the most subtle gift, but she likes it, so that's all that matters. Oh my god! Well, where did you come from? What? Oh my god, Major Michael. Hi, hello. I wasn't daydreaming about Laura kissing me on the lips. Oh my god! Actual horror story. Okay. Well, now that that's taken care of, let's take a look at the photo of Mint. And the photo of Bennett. And the photo of Wendy. Oh, I never gave the Orbital Dryer to Toa. This is the latest Orbital Dryer. It's so nice. Are you sure I can have it? Of course. You're always doing so much to help me, Toa. This one's supposed to give your hair a nice sheen. Oh, I see. My hair has so much volume, I always have trouble gathering it up. Thank you. I'm so happy. All right. Before this game becomes even more of a horror story, that is it for today's... Aw, look at that. That is it for today's session of Trails of Cold Steel 3. Casual reminder, of course, that I will be out this Saturday, so I will see everybody back next week. But yeah, things are getting pretty, you know, we're getting into it. We have new class members, so that'll be really cool to have them in the next field study. Probably in the next field study too, since we have Ash and Muse on the team. I'll actually start trying and put Reen in the back lines again, just so we can give more priority to, you know, the class and everything like that. And of course, when it's time for the Imperial Orders, then we'll have Reen kind of in the front again. I think I'm starting to figure out how I want to do this game. Yeah, but beyond that, casual reminder, I think it's a good time to probably mention this since I'm also gonna be gone for a day, but it's also we're kind of like 30-40% of the way through the game. You figure out the pattern, yeah. And it's been a while since we've done a Cold Steel style pattern too, so I'm glad that I'm getting back into the pattern. And it's before I mention the other thing I want to say, I honestly, from a streaming perspective, really enjoy streaming Trails games because they're so easy to episodically plan out and do that you're not playing them too much, you're not playing them too less. They just are really good bite-sized episodes. So Cold Steel especially is really easy and really kind of fun to get those bite-sized chunks once you figure it out. And it's a lot of fun to do. Addendum to that is, of course, as always, and I don't say this always because I think it's a bit cringe, because I'm sure you guys hear it enough all day long and everything. But what I will say is, as always, if you know people who are into Trails and they would like the content that I do, please send them over either my Twitch and or my YouTube channel so that, we could get more people in the community. We can get more people joining in on the discussions and the fun. And I'm just going to bookmark this, this review. But but beyond that, as always, thank you all so much for coming out to this session of Trails of Cold Steel. I will see you guys next week for the true start of Chapter 3. Bye-bye.